And we're live, everybody. Welcome back in here once again on Behind the Arc Basketball. Saturday night basketball over here in the U.S. Welcome in here, international, as well as this game overseas in the morning. Happy Sunday morning out to you guys as we're going to go play-by-play here tonight. Game 3 and a big one here for the Boston Celtics as they are down 0-2, trying to see if they can steal a game here and try to put this momentum up quite a bit more for what is right now here. And big news for the Celtics heading into this game. Gordon Hayward will be playing today in this one. He'll be coming off the bench, but he is back for Gordon Hayward. So that's some huge news here for the Celtics. What's good, guys? Eastern Conference Finals game number 3 as I'll be covering the play-by-play tonight of this one. Let's go up to the chat here. What's good? Key, welcome in here. First one on the stream. L, glad to have you back, man. Louis J, welcome in here. You guys are awesome out in the Philippines. My man Vegas, Ken Popes, what is up? Clayton as well. D Wade from Delaware, glad to have you back, man. Once again here, full packed house indeed for this stream tonight. SS, welcome in here. Celtics are furious indeed. Marcus Smart lighting that fire right there by Smart. After game number 2 in the locker room, him and Jaylen Brown had quite a bit of words exchanged. Marcus Smart stormed out here, but if they needed something, that fire from Marcus Smart might have propelled something. We'll see about what type of Celtics team comes out tonight in this one. Alonso, welcome in here. Little Tripods, glad to have you on board once again. Josiah from CT, glad to have you on board, man. Once again, Yosias, welcome in. Armando here. Landon the Lit, Josh 90, Joe. Welcome in as well. Elmer is ready for this one. Full packed house indeed for this game on the Rolly Wizzle. Glad to have you on board from Jamaica. Esteban, welcome in, man. My man Kevin, welcome in here. Indeed, Gordon Hayward's playing. Huge news there for the Celtics. Behind the Arc fan, what is good, brother? Tim here. Astoria, welcome in here, man. As we have Dakota as well. John Michael in and Jarek and Delaware in the house indeed for my man D Wade back. Jack, what's good, man? Jane the Gamer. I'm looking at this going by quite a bit now. Legendary, what's good? Alrich, welcome in here. Russell, full court. House tonight for this one. Goody and Bradley, glad to have you guys on board. Let's see NASCAR here. Top 5, Chase Elliott, that's awesome. He's leading right now over Kyle Busch in the NASCAR race. Raymond, good morning out to you guys. Danny, welcome in here as well. He played the Celtics on 2K against the Heat, destroyed them by 30 after Game 2's loss. I'm doing pretty well, Zeal Saturn. Glad to have you on board once again. New game. It starts off here for the Celtics as they have turned the page off of that one, putting their mind on and only game number 3. And a huge one tonight. Step number 1, take care of the basketball for the Celtics. Step number 2, do not get complacent. Brad Stevens needs to make changes throughout the game, and that's something that Eric Spoelstra has done throughout the entire course of the last game there for the Heat. And in game number 1 as well, the Celtics have blown double-digit leads. Game number 1, they were up by 14, blew a 17-point lead. That was unbelievable in game 2 here. And, man, kudos to the coach for Miami, because Spoelstra has done an incredible job. They came out playing defense. Duncan Robinson came out playing firing, and they just won game number 2, and tons of grit there, showed playing a heart out on the court. And the Celtics here, maybe that locker room kind of like skirmish there might have led to something, hopefully, that they play with fire in this one. Duke Dorn, welcome in here as well for stopping by. Furman, glad to have you on board out in the Philippines. My man JB, appreciate you here, brother, for stopping by. I hope so, man, tonight the C's can pull this one off, put it into the win column. Hey, what's good, Dakota? He's got a special guest with him tonight here. Looks like his girlfriend. Awesome, his girlfriend with him tonight. Congrats, man, with your victory yesterday in football. That was awesome, dude. Gabrielle, what's good? Glad to have you on board here. Gabrielle as well. Ashford, welcome in. We got IEM, welcome on board from Jamaica, man. Really appreciate it here for stopping on by. SS predicts the Celtics 112-98 in this one. So we got Resty here. Uncle Pizzle as well. What if the Heat leads early? That would not look good for the Celtics. Celtics able to get out to quick, fast starts. And both game number 1, game number 2, and the Heat they've adjusted so well throughout the entire course of this game. Celtics gotta get up early on if they want to get the W in this one and keep that momentum forward for a full solid 4 quarters. When does this game start? I believe it's gonna start anywhere from between 5 to 10 minutes from now. So I'm predicting tonight Celtics in this one, 116-109. That's my prediction. What's good from Guyana, Compton here. Welcome in, Adam as well from VT. Glad to have you on board once again. Simplicio, good morning to you as well. Simplicio, hope all as well. Brandon here, welcome in. Predicts Miami by 5 in this one. Hey, thanks so much, Dakota. Really appreciate that from your girlfriend. That's awesome, man. Glad to have you and your girlfriend on in the chat tonight. 2K will be in the chat tonight. It's close at the end, D Wade, with his prediction putting out there. So, as far as this one, Celtics need to stop Goran Dragic. He has been low-key spectacular here in the playoffs, and not a whole bunch of people have been talking about him, but Dragic was just an amazing playoffs here for the Heat. Last game, he dropped down 25 points. Never mind what he did in game number 1. For Dragic, he had 29, and he is absolutely balling out here in the entire playoffs by Goran Dragic. As we take a look at his numbers throughout this playoffs here, every single game, Goran Dragic has scored 15 or more points in the playoffs for Dragic. And throughout the playoffs, the first series in the sweep against Indiana, he was averaging just under 23 points per game in the first series. And in the second series against the Bucks, he was averaging just under 20 points per game. This series so far, he's averaging 27. 29 in game number 1, 25 in game number 2. Celtics need to stop Goran Dragic in this one if they want to have a chance as well as the rest of the players there. Duncan Robinson came out firing from the perimeter. Jay Crowder's looked solid from the perimeter as well. And the Celtics had it. They were up by 17 and just completely collapsed out of the gate in the second half. Hey, what's good, Murad? Welcome in here. Looks like SMU's winning 40-21 as we have college football going on as well. What's good, my man, Vegas? Hopefully, man, they can turn it around in this one. Florence, welcome in here. Glad that you enjoyed the play-by-play, Florence. Really appreciate it. What's good, Charlon? Welcome in here, man. Jose's back in here as well. He's with his girlfriend. That's awesome. He's with his girlfriend as well, and his mother-in-law going to a party. That's good, man. Stay safe, brother. Hope all is well. Yeah, I was hanging out with my girlfriend earlier today. We had gone to a couple places earlier today. What's good, Chris the Kid? Welcome in, man. We got 200-plus people watching. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub as we're getting ready for tip-off in about, 5 to 8 minutes from now. I'm going to take the Celtics in this one. 116-109 was my prediction. Indeed, must-win game here for the Celtics in game number 3, Romel puts out for sure, man. If the Celtics go down 0-3, it's never happened before that a team can come back from 0-3. Basically be around very slim, 0% or so. But game number 3, if the Celtics take this, that percentage goes up from 0% to about 40% there if they do happen to take game 3. It's the biggest momentum swinger game as far as the game in a series. Happens to be game 3 if you go down 0-2. Anybody see what Bronny did? I heard that LeBron, of course, he was fuming that Giannis, by a long shot, won MVP over him. But if there was, anything recently, I'm not... that's the last I heard, but if there's anything recently, feel free to hit me up on that, guys, in the chat. Yeah, this channel is getting big as well, Chris the Kid. Incredible here. Dakota puts out his... I love all the mods here on the mod squad. You guys are awesome. Every single one of you is incredible. Hey, what's good, Jason, my man? Appreciate you here for stopping on by. How's it going with the cases up here? It's actually spiking a little bit more now, so it's starting to rise up, but the students going back to school. So we're gonna tip off in about 6 minutes from now. Oh, so yeah, LeBron's son. I did not see that then, with Bronny there. I actually did not see that. Wow. And he's only in high school. That's crazy. He's only in high school. Chris the Kid going for the Heat in this one. You guys are awesome for being a part of these streams here, folks. Jonathan Yu Lin, welcome in here from California. Stay safe, brother, out from California. Yeah, so Gordon Hayward, Vegas, he will be playing today, so that's huge here. So I said that at the beginning of the stream. Gordon Hayward will be playing today, so finally he will be back here for Gordon Hayward. So that's huge for the Celtics. That's huge. There was growing optimism heading into Game 3 that he'd be back, and now it's going to be true that Gordon Hayward will be back for this one. Astro, welcome in here. Appreciate it here for stopping on by. Jason here as well. Welcome in. Sam Lama, welcome in here. Hey, what's good, Ken Pope? Welcome in, man. Hope all is well. Glad to have you back on the channel once again. Dakota just going to put out the mod order here as follows. Vegas Jason and Behind the Arc fan. He puts out for the mod order there. Hey, I appreciate it, Ash. You guys are awesome for being a part here at these streams. Yeah, my mom, my whole family works in the school district. My mom, my sister, my dad. And yeah, they went back to school this past week. Uncle Pizzle predicts for this one, Celtics locker room burst. Gonna make them win tonight in this game. Hope so, man. I think that the locker room burst is, like, gonna help them out, I feel like. More than, like, hurt them. I feel like they needed to, like, release, like, that bit of energy there to, like, finally get stuff going on. This game's gonna start in about 5 minutes left to go. So about 8:45 p.m. Eastern time, Ted Smith, this game will be starting. Hey, good morning out there. KC2, welcome in here. Ralph Davis, appreciate for stopping on by once again. And Marikar, welcome in. Good morning for all you guys out in the Philippines for today. Hey, what's good, Vaughn? Vaughn's back here. If anybody's out in California, prayers, of course, to you guys out in California, Oregon, and Washington with the wildfires. And also, anybody who was hit recently by a hurricane as well, Gulf Coast. Prayers out to you guys as well. And there's also Hurricane Teddy's that's supposed to come for Nova Scotia and Newfoundland and Labrador coming up in a couple days. And sending thoughts out to there because they never usually get hurricanes. And this one could hit them at about 80 to 100 miles per hour, looks like. Dakota puts out here, she said, Behind the Arc basketball as in you. Oh, as in me. She puts out for the favorite. Awesome. Cool, man. Hey, what's good, Johnny? Welcome in here, man. Really appreciate it here for stopping on by. Oh, Ken put it out. Heard on some sports show that that looks like Smart and someone else was all kicking it and hanging out after. That's good. That's awesome. Yeah, hopefully Celtics able to rebound and turn this around. That's awesome. Glad to hear that, Danny. In California, finally see the sky. That's a sigh of relief right there. That is great. Yeah, Tatum and Kemba really got to step up with their ball handling skills. There were way too many turnovers there in game number 2. And Celtics got to cut back on the turnovers big time in this game. Jason Tatum had 5 turnovers. Kemba had 5 turnovers as well. Marcus Smart had 4. And as a team in game number 2, 20 turnovers. That ain't going to cut it in this one for the Celtics. So they got to cut back the turnovers way if they want to compete at the highest level and pull out the W in this one. Am I going to do any sports? I'm just going to focus on basketball right now. I used to do football, but I'm gonna take the football season off because it's been a lot like doing basketball, and it's kind of like tougher to do football because I usually see my girlfriends during the weekends or so, like during the days, and usually at night is when like the basketball games happen, which allows me to like able to fit it into my schedule. So I'm just gonna stick with basketball right now. Oh wow, yeah, I actually heard about that. It was my sister who was telling me about that yesterday. So prayers out to you guys. Earthquake 4.9 on the Richter scale. Yeah, my sister watches the TV show Big Brother, and she was telling me that they had an earthquake yesterday. Man, prayers out to you guys out in California. Man, it's just been a bad year. Behind the Arc fan puts out for the next 2 weeks, gonna be chilling. Just finished school for the term on Friday. That's awesome. Glad to hear, man. Hope the term went well, brother. It was Jaylen Brown who was Marcus Smart was screaming in at the locker room there, Ted. So it was him going at it with Jaylen Brown. But yeah, basically his whole team as well. But it was more it's more like him and Jaylen Brown were the two that were going at it. Hey, what's good, Neil? Appreciate you here for stopping on by. Let's go here, folks. We're gonna tip off this game just a matter of moments. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well here as I'm gonna cover play-by-play in this one today. What school do I go to? I graduated college like 3 years ago or so. So I went to it was a Division III college up near Boston in Massachusetts. That's where I went to college. I graduated 3 years ago though. Yeah, I had to have a jersey change here. Going with a Paul Pierce jersey tonight. We'll see if the jersey change can spark this game here and pull out the W for the Celtics. So Boston's actually going in a jersey that I'm not wearing today. Set aside the Kemba Walker one, the green jersey with the white numbers, white letters. That's what Boston's going in this game. The Heat going in the black uniforms with the white numbers, white letters. All right, we just tipped off this game right now as we start Miami with the basketball first. They take a three at the top of the key. It's no good off the mark. Rebound Celtics. First possession now for Boston. They take it past the half-court logo. Kemba moves into the hands of Smart. Smart dribbles top of the key back outside to Tatum. Moves it back over to Smart. Smart dribble drive working on Crowder. Reverse-handed layup goes down right there for two by Marcus Smart. He gets followed as well by Jay Crowder as Smart will go to the free throw line and shoot the and one. Great start there by the C's just like that. Marcus Smart playing with energy. Able to drive right past Crowder, and Crowder picked up the foul from behind. Great Celtic start. Smart here to see if he can complete the three-point play at the line. He does. Knocks it down. 3-zip the score. This is where you want it. Start like that. And Dragic has the basketball. The one that they got to guard tonight for the Heat. Lob over the top, over to Adebayo. And they are using that mismatch in the matchup as Adebayo throws it down with a two-handed flush. 11:15 left to go first quarter, second possession Celtics. Kemba moves it back out to Smart. Smart at the top of the key. Pass inside over to Jaylen Brown. Puts it up, rolls around, and got it for two right there. Able to find the backboard, rolled around the rim, and went right into the net for two. Hey, what's good, Steve? Welcome in here, man. Heat now, third possession, get the basketball, top of the key, Dragic. Lob over the top once again, Butler, pass back outside, Crowder. Right corner three, it's up, no good, rebound Boston. Great defense right there by the Celtics, hand in the face as they were able to contest that three. Tatum has it, right baseline. Shot fake, moves it back out to the top to Jaylen Brown. 10:35 left to go, Brown. Dribble drive inside, floats it up, and he banks it for two. Up and in off the backboard for two more. Celtics by 5. Gotta keep that energy level right now throughout and maintain it throughout in this game. Cannot come out flat in the second half. Robinson has it left corner. But it's going to be a Heat foul here. So offensive foul by Miami. Pushed off. Ball goes right back over to the Celtics. Did I ever see Larry Bird live playing at the Garden? I actually did not. Unfortunately, I wasn't born during that era, Ted. I wish, man. I was a lot younger during Paul Pierce. Pierce, Ray Allen, KG, that was when I was back in like middle school during that era. There, I was born in 1995, so I unfortunately, I'm going to be turning 25 in a month, so I unfortunately wasn't able to see the Larry Bird era there for the Celtics. I wish, man. Miami takes a three from the left wing, and they knock it down. Dragic just picks up where he left off in games number 1 and 2. 9:45 left to go first quarter. Celtics now with the basketball. Kemba. Bounce pass into the hands of Tatum. Hands it over now to Marcus Smart. Smart has it top of the key. Slides it back out to Tatum. Tatum yet to score. Left baseline dribble. Puts it up. Finally does. Up and in off the backboard for two. His first bucket of the game. Off his first attempt of the game by Jason Tatum. 9-5 Celtics lead it. 9:25 left to go first quarter. Dragic has it for the Heat at the left wing. Guarded by Kemba. Pass out to the top here. Butler bounce pass out of Adebayo. Guarded by Tice at the right elbow. Dribbles now right baseline. Adebayo lost it as he lost the basketball out of bounds off the knee of Adebayo at the baseline. Celtics will get it right back. 9:15 left to go first quarter. Yep, I agree with you, Chris the Kid. That was unstoppable, man. Absolutely unstoppable. D-Wade, LeBron, and Bosh back a decade ago. Tatum floats it up, mid-range, no good. It was an air ball. Jaylen Brown tried to put it up, but a huge block underneath by Jay Crowder. Heat's going to get it right back. Miami now with the basketball. Crowder drives inside. It's going to be a blocking foul picked up by Kemba here, as the clock will stop with 8:51. Yeah, that's great prediction there, Steve. I agree, man. If the Celtics don't get a championship this year, he agrees that they're going to get one within the next 5 years. I agree. They got a really good chance to do so. I think the Dallas Mavericks as well. I would put Dallas on that list because Luka's just absolutely balling, man. He's going to get some MVPs throughout his career, and definitely he's going to be winning a title within the next 5 years. So, free throw number 1 coming up for the Heat. They knock it down at the line by Jay Crowder. Hey, what's good, Jay? Proud to welcome in here, man. Really appreciate for stopping on by. Von's putting out when he starts his channel. Might not do the NFL because he probably is going to watch football at his friend's house when he does start to drive a car. Awesome, man. Glad that you might start a channel soon. That's great. I can finally see your face sometime. 9-7 to score. 8:38 left to go as the Celtics have the basketball. They try to go inside. And looks like here it was Jaylen Brown. It was a tie-up between Brown and Crowder. As Brown was trying to dribble inside and Crowder forced the tie-up. So it can be jump ball possession here. It's going to be jump ball at the Celtics. Free throw circle between Brown and Crowder. Brown tips it up into the hands of Smart. Smart now dribbles. Before that, looks like a Heat fall again. Miami's going to pick up a reach in. That time it's by Duncan Robinson, first personal. Sorry to hear that, G.A. Prod. He lost his football game 42-0. And Dakota won his football game last night 42-0. Celtics take a 3. Kemba Walker knocks it down at the left wing perimeter. Celtics up now by 5. 12-7, 8:25 left to go first quarter. Heat now with the basketball. At the right elbow, Adebayo. Pass over to the right corner into the hands of Butler, guarded by Tatum. Butler now with the basketball. Right baseline dribble working on Tatum. Dribbles around the hoop. Slides it right backward to Dragic. Dragic now, left baseline dribble, able to gain separation. Jumper takes it, no good. Off the back rim, a rebound back to the Celtics. Yes, I've been driving a car for like the past 9 years, Vaughn. Is driving hard? No. Once you get a handle of it, it's a little bit tough at first, like especially navigating traffic and like 4-lane highways would say. Like that right baseline jumper, what was that by Daniel Tice? He did not pick up Butler at all, and Butler just easy jumper to right baseline, knocks it down. Tice was the only one in his area that was going to have the chance to contest that. Celtics have it right back there by 5, 7:30 left to go. Hey, Phantom Phoenix, welcome in here. Really appreciate it, man, for stopping on by. Milo, welcome in here from the Philippines. And Tim Butler in the house from South Carolina. Celtics take the jumper. That one's up and that one's good. They lead by 7, 16-9. In game 2, behind the arc fan putting out, the Celtics have more turnovers than made field goals in the second half. Wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ouch. 7:15 left to go, folks. In this one, 16-9 to score. As Miami had the ball tapped out, so the Heat will get the inbound coming up. Miami now with the basketball, top of the key, Dragic. Dragic dribbles towards his right, lob over the top, and it's going to go out of bounds. It was over the top of Adebayo. Goes out of bounds, and the Heat struggling with turnovers early on in this one. Now an uncharacteristic turnover, as Dragic passed too tall for Adebayo. So Celtics have it right back. 3 turnovers by Miami. Boston with 0 so far. They're looking solid from the floor as well. Boston going to take a 3. Kemba Walker, it's up. No good, though. That one, not a good look by Kemba as it hit the front rim. Rebound Heat. Miami now has a double team on Dragic. Tyson Kemba. Dragic floats it up. That one is way, way away. Not even close right there. And it goes out of bounds once again as the clock stops with 6:48. Shaw TV, welcome in here, man. Really appreciate it for stopping on by. Doesn't look like Matt DiBenedetto's not doing so well in the NASCAR race. Ouch. He's only in 25th. Hopefully there's time to get stuff rolling on there for Matty D in this one. Yes, Steve put it out after game 2. He had a feeling that the Heat need to adjust and learn how to not be down by so much before the Celtics adjust and learn how to keep leads. And once again, same thing I've said at the beginning of game number 1, game number 2, and game number 3. Celtics doing well right now, but can they maintain it? That's the thing. Are they able to maintain this? So they're up by 7 right now. We're going to go to a timeout. And we have 6:48 left to go first quarter. So turnovers have been the difference so far in this game. 4 of those by Miami so far to the Celtics. They have 0 to start off. So difference in this game, of course, turnovers. And Jaylen Brown leads the way. He's got 6. Kemba Walker now with 5. Hit a great three-point shot in his first attempt. Second attempt, though, that hit the rim just way short. And then Tatum, he's got 2 so far. 3 assists early in this game by Jason Tatum for the Heat. Leading scorer, Goran Dragic with 3. And then Adebayo, Butler, Crowder all with 2 so far. And as far as foul trouble, we just started. So Crowder, Dragic, Robinson, and Adebayo all picking up a foul each. And then for the Celtics, 1 foul by Daniel Tyson, 1 picked up by Kemba. Hey, good morning. Welcome in, Demay. Appreciate you here for stopping them by. Anthony John, welcome in here, man. Glad to have you on the channel. What did I think about Bronny there for smoking at age 16? Yeah, no, I think he's going to stay away from that, man. I think it's best for him to stay away from that. Yeah, Vegas likes what the Celtics doing right now. It's good to see. Aggressive, coming out, playing defense, and as well as they're just forcing tough shots by the Heat, and able to really clamp down so far into this game by Boston. And it was the first bucket that they gave up. It was the alley-oop, Dragic over to Adebayo. That one was the troubling one to start off the game as the Celtics were up 3-2. But after that, they really tightened up defensively. I think the only one was, Jimmy Butler hit a right baseline jumper. And it was Daniel Tice who should have picked him up. And instead, I don't know what Daniel Tice was doing. He was like running around to his man instead of picking him up when Butler had the ball. He was clearly open right there at the right baseline. And just sunk it down. Easy shot by Jimmy. Hey, what's good, Christian? Welcome in here. Really appreciate it for stopping them by. Let's see, Dakota putting out. He plays quarterback and defensive back. That's awesome, man. Two-way player from my man, Dakota. Vegas going to predict the Celtics 113-110 in this one. So we're going to get right back into action here. 6:40 left to go first quarter. Celtics up by 7. Boston has the basketball as well. Tatum has the top of the key. Takes a deep 3 straight away. No good off the mark. Rebounds. Goes to the Heat by Bam. Bam now with the basketball. He has it at the left wing into the hands of Dragic now. Dragic dribbles. Bounce pass over to Bam. Bam puts it up and in. Able to get by Tice for 2. 16-11 so far. Couple buckets right past Tyson in this one early on. 6:15 left to go first quarter. Kemba has the basketball for the Celtics. Pass over to Brown. Brown now dribbles into the key, moves it back out to Smart. Back outside to Brown once again. So we have 6:05 left to go. Brown, dribble drive inside, floats it up, hits the front rim. That's Daniel Tice right there. From behind, able to get the tap in right there for 2. Great job picking that up. All 5 starters have scored so far by the Celtics as we have 5:50 left to go first quarter. Butler, pass outside. Crowder, back out to Robinson, and that's what he does best, of course. This man can pull up, take threes, and make threes, and he hits one right there from the outside. 18-14 to score. 4-point game, Celtics basketball. Top of the key, Kemba moves it over to Tatum. Tatum now at the left wing. Pass over left corner into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Back outside to Tatum. Tatum takes a 3 straight away. Hit the front rim. He's had the looks. He just can't hit him so far. Rebound Heat. Miami now has it. 5:20 left to go. VBN, welcome in here. Really appreciate it for stopping them by. Elmer, glad to have you on board here. Watching me on the tube. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. Duncan Robinson. Second pull-up jumper. No good. That time off the back rim. A rebound back to the Celtics. Boston pass up the court here. Jaylen Brown puts it up with the contact. He gets fouled, and the shot goes down right there for 2 by Jaylen Brown. Count the bucket. And he's going to go shoot the and 1 coming up at the line. Miami picks up the foul from behind, and Jaylen Brown happened to be Duncan Robinson. Yep, Duncan Robinson just pulling right on Jaylen Brown as Brown was able to get that entry pass by Tatum right underneath the basket. Robinson was tugging right on him. Brown turned around, put it up, and in for 2. There we go. Gordon Hayward into the game. First appearance since August 17th. First round, game number 1 against Philly. Gordon Hayward's back. Jaylen Brown, free throw. No good. Ugly free throw right there off the back rim. and went to the top part of the backboard and out. Celtics up by 6, Heat basketball. Oh, that's awesome. So Flight React's having a kid there. That's awesome, Chris the Kid. 4:51 left to go first quarter. Heat have the ball. The ball's going to get poked out of bounds here by Boston. Usually takes quite a bit of time, VBN, to get the mod, but thanks so much for asking, man. No problem. Keep on coming back for future streams here. Usually takes quite a bit of months, though. Indeed, yeah. Duncan Robinson for sure ain't no joke. What a story by Duncan Robinson. Goes from D3 at Williams College, transfers over to Michigan. That's a 3-point shot by Jay Crowder, knocks it down at the right wing. It's a 3-point game. And then he goes undrafted. Miami picks him up, and look what he's done now with the Heat. It's incredible how much he has improved throughout the course of the season. 4:25 left to go. Wing Charles welcoming onto the stream. Jaylen Brown pass over left corner. Tice. Open three. Takes it. No good off the mark. Rebounds Heat. Miami now with the basketball. 4:15 left to go first quarter. Takes it past the half-court logo. Adebayo backing his way in there. Guarded by Kemba. That's a mismatch pass over to the top. Adebayo has it once again off the pass by Crowder. Guarded by Kemba. Tice comes over for the double team. They're going to take a corner three off the mark. No good by Olenek. Rebound Celtics. Boston now with the basketball. Gordon Hayward has it. Takes it past the half-court logo. Guarded by Tyler Hero. Dribbles towards the left wing. Hayward. Bounce pass inside to a cutting Tice. Puts it up and in for two right there. Gordon Hayward on the stat sheet with an assist. Daniel Tice with a jam. Celtics by 5. 3:40 left to go. First quarter in this one. Celtics doing well so far. Can they keep it up? Adebayo has it, guarded by Tice. Free throw circle. Hands it over Olenek. Dribbles now. Takes the three. Fadeaway off the mark. No good. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Celtics now with the ball. Jaylen Brown. Dribbles. Left elbow. Pass outside here to Kemba. Kemba. Dribble drive. Splits defenders. Got rejected by the rim, but Tice gets offensive rebound. Puts it back outside. Hayward. Left baseline dribble. Bounce pass to the top here. Brown takes the three. It's up. It's no good. Rebound into the hands of Bam here for the Heat. 3:10 left to go. Miami now with the basketball. Tyler Hero pass over that one, over the head of Olenek. They're lucky they got it back. Jimmy Butler in the direction of the basketball, able to scoop it up. Butler now has it, makes his move inside behind the defense. Missed the layup, but there's a Celtics foul here, so Jimmy Butler is going to go to the free throw line. Yeah, if you guys are new, feel free to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. We might have way more people in this stream. Reason why is because maybe some of the people don't have a YouTube account, so that's why we have over 450 people on it. Maybe a lot of the people don't have a YouTube account, they're not signed in, but they're just tuned in here to the channel. Thanks so much, VBN. Really appreciate it. Hey, Jack's back in here. Jack back in the chat. Welcome back in here, Jack. Hope all is well. JMV TV channel. Hello here. Welcome in. Yeah, I get what Adam is, I get what Adam's saying here. I think because some of the people, we have probably so many people that's watched this stream now, maybe some of the people who's watching doesn't have a YouTube account, that they're not signed in, so that's why the likes are way lower than the viewership right now. Les Hagen's welcome in here in the building as well. Bear Romero welcome in, predicts the Heat by 4 in this one. As we take a look right now on the timeout, 2:54 left to go first quarter. Celtics by 5, and Gordon Hayward finally able to get playing time once again as he is back from injury, and he got an assist to the cutting Daniel Tice with a two-handed flush. As the leading scorer for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, he's got 8 so far. 5 by Kemba Walker, 4 by Daniel Tice, 3 by Marcus Smart, 2 by Jason Tatum. As Tatum's taken 2 perimeter shots. They've yet to connect, but still a lot of game left to go in this one for the Heat so far. 5 points by Jay Crowder. He is the leading scorer currently. 4 by Adebayo. And Dragic with 3, Duncan Robinson with 3. Duncan Robinson has picked up 2 fouls early on. But yeah, it's been a pretty good game so far. Celtics able to take care of the basketball, and that's been great so far. That's why they're up 0 turnovers compared to the Heat so far in this one with 5. Yeah, I agree for sure, Ashford. They need Hayward because Hayward's an extra player. That allows for more rest time to able to build it back and get into the rotation there for whoever would need that much-needed rest, because Tatum and Brown and Marcus Smart, they've been playing significant minutes. Like Jason Tatum, I believe in the last game, he played 42 out of the 48 minutes. So it's huge getting Gordon Hayward back, because it gives the Celtics to rotate much better and give them a breather there to rotate like that, and that will help them out, just catch their breath on the bench and then just come right back and be able to build it up once again. VBN predicting Celtics by 5, 102.97. Hey, what's good, Dahir? Welcome in here, man. Appreciate you for stopping on by. We got also Harung Buhaimo in the channel, if I'm pronouncing that correct. Long name here, going for the Heat in this one. Chris the Kid just found an onion in his roof, looks like. Also, we started off, if you guys are really digging this channel here, as I cover play-by-play basketball, we just started off a merchandise site about 3 weeks ago. It's over on Teespring, as we have Behind the Arc basketball merchandise for short sleeve, long sleeve shirts, also sweatshirts as well, and along with stickers, iPhone cases, and pillows. So feel free to check that out as well, as I just posted the Behind the Arc basketball merchandise site. It's in the chat below, and it's also down in the description below this video. Alright, so free throws coming up here at the line by the Heat. First one's up, first one's good. Hayward's out there. 2:54 left to go. So we're back from timeout. Hey, what's good, David? Welcome in here, man. Ironwood, glad to have you on board. Yeah, that's so random. Chris the Kid's putting out here. 2:50 left to go. Second free throw, the Heat knocks it down. What's good? The Pinoy Chronicles from Australia. Glad to have you on the channel once again. Gordon Hayward has the basketball. Celtics jumper here taken. Mid-range. Hayward knocks it down for 2. Finally, his first bucket here since the game against Philly in game number 1. 2:30 left to go first quarter. Celtics by 5. Heat now with the basketball. Butler dribbles right elbow. Pass over to the top here to Hero. Hero guarded by Jaylen Brown. Bounce pass. Butler hands it over to Hero. Takes the jumper. No good. Fight for the rebound. And underneath Gordon Hayward comes up with a rebound. There's going to be a whistle and a foul, looks like. Clock will stop with 2:17. Let's see. Oh, Dakota puts out Louisville, losing to Miami 20-6 early on in second quarter now. And thanks so much for the update, Dakota. Really appreciate it, brother. 5-point game, Celtics basketball. Hayward, bounce pass into the hands of Brown. 2 minutes left to go, approaching that mark. Bounce pass now over to Enes Kanter as he will go inside. Enes Kanter puts it up and in for 2 into the key. The first bucket by Kanter. Minute 55 left to go first quarter. Celtics by 7. Heat now with the basketball. Top of the key, Hero. Hero here has as he's guarded all over the place by Jaylen Brown. Bounce pass over to Iguodala. Moves it back out here into the hands of Dragic. Stripped to the basketball, but the refs are going to say a foul picked up by Kemba here as the clock stops when the minute 42. Hey, what's good, David Callis? Welcome in here, man. Really appreciate it for stopping by, brother. Thanks so much for the like, man. You guys are awesome. NBA Gaming, welcome in here, man. Indeed, Raymond. For sure, brother. This must win here for the Celtics. This is the biggest game. It changes it from 0% to 40% if they happen to win Game 3. Dragic now with the basketball. 5 on the shot clock. Minute 32 left to go. Pass over now into the key of Olynyk. Floats it up. No good. Too strong off the glass. Fight for the rebound underneath. Ball gets tipped. And Brad Wanamaker going to come up with the rebound. Celtics by 7. Looking to add more. Celtics have it. Mid-range. Floats it up. Hayward no good. Offensive rebound. Kanter had it blocked and stolen away there by the Heat. Iguodala now with the basketball. Hands it over to Dragic. Dragic right baseline dribble. Guarded by Kanter. Bounce pass into the key. They turn it over. Celtics here they go. 3 on 2. Pass up the court. They turn it over. They had numbers and they turn it over. That is a must-point situation. They couldn't get a Hero. Drives inside right there. Looks like there's a foul picked up on the court. It's going to be by Boston. Clock will start with 101. Space Yeti JR, welcome in here as well. Oof, William Byron, he just wrecked, so he is out of the playoffs. That's unfortunate, man. Thanks so much, David. Really appreciate it, brother. If you guys are new, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, or ring that notification bell as well. Hey, what's good, Chris S? Welcome in here, man, once again. Supreme 2K, glad to have you on the channel here, brother. That's awesome. Let's give a warm welcome out to Supreme 2K. First timer here, coming to my channel. Thanks so much, man, for the sub. Really appreciate it. Hugo, greetings here on the channel, and Javison, welcome in here from the Philippines. Heat shooting 2 at the free throw line. Tyler Hero knocks it down. 26-21. Celtics by 5. They get the basketball. Kemba. Bounce pass now to the left wing into the hands of Jason Tatum. Tatum now double teamed. Guarded by Olynyk and Derek Jones. Pass over to the right wing to Kemba. Slides it back over to Jaylen Brown. He drives right into the key. Pass out to the right corner to the right wing. Dribble drive. Bounce pass. Kemba underneath to Cantor. Puts it up. Couldn't finish. Gets his own rebounds. Puts it back. And Enes Kanter was looking for the bucket. Couldn't get it. But he gets fouled underneath. And Enes Kanter will go to the free throw line. Shoot 2. If you're Enes Kanter, you gotta finish that, man. Gotta finish Enes Kanter underneath. There's no excuse that you missed 2 easy shots right there in the post by Kanter. He is lucky he got fouled. So 2 free throws coming up. First one's up. First one's good by Kanter. Celtics by 6. Romel, welcome in here. Appreciate it, man, for stopping them by. We have 41 seconds left to go first quarter. John has a person with yellow hair in his stream. That is interesting, Vaughn. Second free throw. Kanter knocks it down. Celtics by 7. 35 seconds left to go first quarter. Heat now with the basketball. They have it at the left wing. Hero. Left baseline. Dribble guarded by Kemba. Pass out to the left wing. Collision right there. Battling for the basketball. Refs are going to say there's a foul picked up, I believe, by Jason Tatum as he was trying to go for the steal. Guarding Olynyk here as they bumped right into each other. Clock will stop with 29 seconds. And Kelly Olynyk will go to the free throw line. Shoot 2. Hey, what's good, Todd Sill? Really appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome for being a part here in the stream. Real MVPs out here in Behind the Arc Basketball. Out in Hawaii. Glad to have you on the channel here, David. Peter, welcome in here from Japan. Alright, so 2 free throws coming up. First one's up. First one's good. At the free throw line by the Heat right there. Kelly Olynyk, second free throw. No good. Hit the rim. Short rebound, Jaylen Brown. Celtics have the basketball. 25 seconds left to go first quarter. Kemba Walker takes it past the half-court logo. They have it at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Tatum. Tatum now at the top. Moves it back over to the left corner. Baseline dribble here. Wanamaker pass out to Tatum. Tatum takes the 3 straight away. It's up. Got it. Jason Tatum hits the triple right there from the perimeter. Celtics up by 9. Yes, Gordon Hayward is playing. So he's not into the game right now, but Gordon Hayward's playing. Heat missed the 3. Tatum going to heave up the half-court shot. No good. Hits the bottom part of the shot clock as we end the first quarter here. Swag Shop, welcome in, man. Hope all is well. Alright, so we end the first quarter in this one. 31-22 the score here. If you guys are new, feel free to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well here. So we'll go over the quick box score here. First quarter in this one. Leading the way for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. He's got 8 points so far in this one, along with 4 rebounds by Brown, 5 points by Jason Tatum, along with Kemba Walker. He's got 5, 4 by Daniel Tice, 4 off the bench by Enes Kanter, and then 3 points by Marcus Smart so far. Gordon Hayward with 2 points for Gordon Hayward as he is back. He's played 4 minutes so far in this one. Blue Pill, welcome in here, man. Really appreciate it for stopping by, Blue Pill. He likes the Celtics in 6 here. For his prediction for the Heat here, we take a look. Leading scores tonight, Jay Crowder. He's got 5. 4 by Butler, 4 by Adebayo so far. And then 3 by Dragic, 3 by Duncan Robinson. Celtics doing great with the basketball. That's been the difference so far in this game. Turnovers. Celtics with only 1 turnover. 5 turnovers by the Heat so far. And Celtics out shooting Miami as well. 48% by Boston compared to 35% for the Heat. As still got 3 quarters of basketball left to go. So a lot of the game left remaining. Ooh, great question here, Chris put out. What do I think best era hip-hop rap? In his opinion, he's going to have to go with 90s there. Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Mobb Deep, Ice Cube, the list goes on and on. Eazy-E, NWA. I would have to agree with you, man. 90s into... I would add in the 2000s as well, like early 2000s stuff. When Eminem kept on dropping hit after hit after hit. So I would go around, like, I would say mid to late 90s into the early 2000s there. Hey, what's good, Kurt? Welcome in here from Trinidad and Tobago. Raymond here as well. Heard there was bangs and yep. Yeah, so Marcus Smart was the one who just was fuming right after the game there. And it was him basically exchanging words with Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart stormed out. After that, Brad Stevens had to have a meeting at 1 o'clock in the morning after the end of Game 2 with the team leaders there. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, and Marcus Smart. The four of them, Brad Stevens had to have a meeting at 1 o'clock in the morning there. And hopefully right now they're looking solid. Hopefully this sparks something because they're playing with energy and passion so far in this game. What's good? Ricky McCoy, welcome in here, man. Really appreciate it for stopping on by. Random comments. What's good, brother? He's in the house from Fresno, California for Ricky. Do I know Iowa Hawkeyes score? I'll take a look and see if I can. Oh, they're not playing football tonight, actually. Yeah, because Big Ten doesn't play till October. So Iowa doesn't play for like another month for college football. Hey, what's good, David? Welcome in here, man. Really appreciate it. Indeed, we keep on rising here. You guys are awesome. Absolute legends here on the channel. Did I go to John's stream today? I actually didn't, Vaughn. I got home and I scheduled this one right before we started. Alright, 31-22 the score. 11:45 left to go as we just start off the second quarter in this one. Yep, Celtics starting strong in this one. Can they maintain it, though? That's going to be the question. 18 points out of the 31 so far in the paint. Celtics got to keep on maintaining that, feeding the basketball into the post. Heat now with the basketball. 5 in the shot clock. Left baseline dribble. Dragic. Over guarded by Kemba. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound Cantor. Celtics now with the basketball. Boston takes it past the half-court logo. Kemba dribbles now top of the key. Moves it back into the hands of Tatum. Pass left corner. Hayward. Left baseline dribble. Takes the deep two. It's up. No good. Fight for the rebound. It gets a rebound by the Heat here by Iguodala. Miami basketball. Lob over the top. Iguodala behind the defense. Passes right back out to the right wing. As Hayward was able to cover that up. Hero floats it up inside. No good. Great defense there by Gordon Hayward as the Celtics have it right back. 10:55 left to go. Let's keep on rolling, guys. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that sub. Real MVPs out here in the stream. Pass up the court. Underneath to Brad Wanamaker. He gets bumped and fouled in the post. As Wanamaker is going to go to the line shoot too. What's good? Carlos Diaz, welcome in here, man. Really appreciate for dropping on by. Yep, two former Celtics here. Jay Crowder, Kelly Olynyk play for the Heat now. Miami's, they have such a special season here for the Heat. Surpassing expectations in a huge way. And the youngsters on this team has stepped up in a huge way. First free throw up and good. At the line by Brad Wanamaker, 32-22. What's good? Roy Chong, welcome in here. Appreciate from the Philippines for dropping on by. He's going for Boston Lakers in the final. Second free throw, Wanamaker knocks it down. Largest lead, Celtics up by 11. 10:45 left to go. We're in the second quarter. Miami's missed the last 8 shots from the floor. Heat now with the basketball. Top of the key, Iguodala. Moves it out to Hero here at the left wing. Hero dribbles top of the key, guarded by Hayward. Pass over to the left corner, back out to the top to Hero. Hero has it, 10:30 left to go. He dribbles left elbow deep, 2. Hero sinks it. Big bucket right there by Tyler Hero, the first bucket out of the last 9 attempts from the floor by the Heat. 9-point game, 10:20 left to go before halftime. Kemba moves over to Hayward. Hayward double team back out to the top to Kemba. Takes the open 3 straight away. It's up. Got it. Kemba Walker knocks it down right there at the top of the key. Celtics up, largest lead by 12. 10 minutes left to go before halftime. 8 points, 2 for 3 from the perimeter so far by Kemba. Pass over to Hero, left wing 3. He knocks it down. Able to get right behind the Celtics defense as out at the left wing right there. Boston just mistimed their jump right there at the left wing. And Tyler Hero knocked it down. Hayward back out to the top here. Kemba bounce pass into the key. Cantor turnaround jumper. No good. Rolled around the rim and out. Rebound Heat. 9-point game. Miami has the basketball. Top of the key, Hero. Now into the hands of Dragic. Bounce pass inside Adebayo. Back outside the Dragic. Oh, nice pass. Right corner 3. Derek Jones knocks it down. Able to get spacing right there. Goran Dragic. The reason why now. And that was a brilliant pass to the right corner to Derek Jones Jr. Celtics now with the basketball. Kemba bounce pass Hayward. Back out to the left baseline. Wanamaker passes that one deflected. Goes out of bounds. Off the fingertips though of the Heat. As it's off the fingertips of Tyler Hero. Deflected ball out of bounds. Clock will stop with 9:14. Yep, totally agree, Bear Romero. No lead is safe with the Heat. Over 5:30 left to go in the chat. The only way I'm going to feel comfortable after this one tonight, and for Celtics fans to feel comfortable, is if they have the lead when the clock goes down to double zeros in the fourth quarter. Yeah, we're getting there, everybody. On our road to 200 tonight. If you guys are really enjoying the stream, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, or ring that notification bell as well. It's a cover play-by-play here behind New York Basketball. Celtics, substitute here as Marcus Smart comes right back into the game for Brad Wanamaker. Smart, top of the key. Pass over to Tatum. Tatum, right baseline jumper, puts it up. Got it. Chasing Tatum for 2 right now. Celtics up by 8. 8:50 left to go before halftime. Hey, welcome in, Zach. What's my honest opinion? Who's going to win the series in what game? I had predicted from the start Celtics in 6, so I will still say Celtics in 6 as Boston gets the steal, goes coast to coast, lays it up and in for 2 by Kemba Walker. They just got to close out games. They got to play 4 great quarters of basketball from the perimeter. Tyler Hero knocks it down. 7-point game. 8:20 left to go before half. Celtics basketball. At the top of the key here, Kemba moves it back over right baseline. Smart passing to the key here to Tatum. Tatum lost it as he was looking for the fall. Heat now with the ball. Pull-up jumper, top of the key. Hero, that is just automatic. Not a rookie shot at all right there. Tyler Hero splash from the perimeter. He is too good, this dude. He is jacking up triples left and right, and man, this boy from Kentucky can hit threes. Absolute steal in the draft by Tyler Hero. Going to a timeout right now. 8:10 left to go. Second quarter. And man, knowing that Tyler Hero was picked 1 pick before Romeo Langford in the draft for the Celtics, that hurts. As the Heat got him at 13, Celtics picked up Romeo Langford at 14. And look at the difference throughout the season here. Total difference. Tyler Hero just rising in the playoffs, while Romeo Langford was announced that he happened to be out of this game, so he's injured, so he isn't even playing in tonight's game here. But Tyler Hero leads the team in scoring for the Heat. He's got 13 right now, and man, he has just been incredible this season, especially in the playoffs. Hey, we get a dono. My man Jack, really appreciate it, brother, with a dono. Let's get that dono hype down in the chat below. Thanks so much, Jack. You guys are awesome for being a part here on the stream. Hey, what's good, Emmanuel? Welcome in here from the Philippines. Glad to have you on board once again. Dude, I loved watching Tyler here at Kentucky. Absolute young stud, and he's gonna be an all-star for sure throughout his career. It's incredible to see what Hero has done just progressing throughout the season. By the way, Kemba Walker leads the scoring for the Celtics. He's looking good so far for Kemba. He's got 10 points, 4 for 6 from the floor, 2 for 3 from the perimeter, yet to turn over the basketball. So Kemba's looking good so far in this game. Gordon Hayward, he hit a jumper at the free throw circle. So he's only got 2 points. He's played 8 minutes so far with a rebound and 2 assists. Still a lot of game left to go as we got 8:10 left to go before halftime. Hey, what's good, Ian? Welcome back, man. Yeah, everything's been going well, man. Glad to have you on the channel once again. What's good, Charmaine? Welcome back here once again. Let's see, Dakota putting out. He's coming to you from his football team dinner. Awesome, man. Football team dinner for my man Dakota. Hope your football team can do it again coming up on Friday if you guys have another game. Yeah, hopefully there. Celtics Lakers in the final. That's a really popular pick. A lot of people got right there. Yeah, I agree, JB. I have no clue how in the world he was picked to be second team for Tyler Hero. But John Morant definitely deserves it, but playoff rookie for sure goes out to Tyler Hero for what he has done. But he should have made first team. Like, should have made first team rookie for sure. Not second team, like... I have no clue why they put him at second team rookie. Mac with a K. Alexis, welcome in here over at San Diego, out in the building here. Really appreciate it for dropping on by once again during the stream. Dakota puts out, what does he do if his girlfriend asks him to dance? You go dance with her. You go dance with her, man. You don't leave her hanging. What's good, Joey? Welcome in here, man. Hey, what's good, Jerry? He's a fan of the Heat here. With from Isabella out in the Philippines. Welcome in here, Jerry. Back onto the channels. We're going to get right back into it. Just like that, Tyler Hero. He's got 13 points. And he has put this one to a 4-point game. Thanks so much for the sub. Really appreciate it, Space Yeti JR. Yes, so Rookie of the Year, it got announced. It happened to be Ja Morant. Oh. I thought it was. 1 second, I'm going to see. Rookie of the Year 2020. I actually thought it was. Let's see. Oh, yep. Rookie of the Year winner. So 2020 Rookie of the Year winner, Ja Morant. It was announced in early September. So that happened to be announced. So free throw happened to be good at the line by the Heat as well. 40-37 to score. Celtics now with the basketball. They have it at the left wing. Pass now. Free throw circle back outside to Kemba. Kemba takes the three. No good. Hit the side of the rim. Rebound Heat. Heat now with the ball. They take it past the half-court logo. Dragic now, dribble drive inside, able to get behind the defense. Puts it out, though, instead of laying it up. He passed out into traffic into the key, and the ball gets deflected out of bounds, though. He's lucky, though. Looks like it's out of bounds by Boston, so Heat will get it right back. He should have just took it to the bucket there by Dragic. He got right behind the defense. I don't know why he had to swing it back into the key. Do I think 2010's rap hip-hop was good there? I'm not really, like, big into, like, the 2010s or so I was, like, really big into, like, the early 2000s stuff, like Eminem. That's a huge block underneath by Jaylen Brown. Tatum now with the basketball, takes off. Oh, jams it down right there with a right-handed flush. In transition by Jason Tatum, just tomahawk flush right there over Jay Crowder. Celtics by 5. Defense creates offense, equals buckets right there, and Jason Tatum able to get one in transition off of the Jaylen Brown block in the key. 5-point game, Heat with the basketball. Miami almost lost control of it. Adebayo, pass over to Dragic. Dragic now at the right wing perimeter. He dribbles now right corner. Right baseline, double team, guarded by Tice. Puts it back outside. Ball stolen away by Hayward. Celtics have it up by 5. Pass over to Tatum. Moves it back out. Left corner 3. Wide open. Brown takes it. And that's easy. He makes it. Jaylen Brown, perimeter triple right there. Celtics up by 8. 6:50 left to go before halftime. Heat now with the basketball as they're going to take a timeout. Jaylen Brown, he's got 11. Defense on that block on Dragic equals offense there. As Brown got the block, ball went straight back into the hands of Tatum. Tatum took it up in transition. Went right past Jay Crowder. Flushed it right down with a right-handed slam. And man, bringing the energy levels. We're going to go on a timeout. Celtics by 8. Let's see here. Dakota. He's got some big news. Track and field awards for his school. That's awesome. Going for some big news right there. Arlo Dow, welcome in here, my man. Really appreciate it, brother. He's going for Celtics Nation in this one. Looking for the bounce back game. Tatum with a big bucket. A couple moments ago. Jaylen Brown with a huge 3. And Celtics, everything looking well so far. Question is, in this game, can they maintain it? Can they keep this up right after halftime? That'll be the question. Jaylen Brown leads the way right now with 11. 10 points by Jason Tatum. We have 6:48 left to go before half. Or, no, 10 points. So, 11 by Jaylen Brown, 10 points by Kemba Walker, and then it's 9 by Jason Tatum, along with 4 rebounds, 5 assists. And then 4 points off the bench by Enes Kanter, 4 by Tice as well, 3 by Marcus Smart, 2 by Hayward, 2 by Wanamaker. Yeah, Tyler Hero was right there. And Tatum was able to get right past Jay Crowder as Jay Crowder went down and gave that space over to Tatum. Tatum just flushed it down as Hero came into the picture late over there and tried to defend, but man, he just wasn't there in time for that one. Yeah, Vegas putting out, he thinks that Marcus Smart woke up the Celtics. Hope so, man. They're playing with energy right now, playing with passion, playing with fire, playing with fury. playing with grit out here. Celtics +3 on the boards, 18-15 right now on the rebounds. Celtics out assisting the Heat 12-8. Also, Celtics with only 2 turnovers compared to the Heat, as the Heat so far have 6 total turnovers in this game. Difference in this one so far, points in the paint. Celtics with 24 points in the paint compared to the Heat with only 4. Heat doing perimeter shots, though, what they've done throughout the entire course of the season, 7 for 13 from the outside, while the Celtics are only 4 for 13 from the perimeter. So, in this game, Celtics, they made a nice-looking 3 right there by Jaylen Brown, wide open from the left corner. You want to take those, and Jaylen Brown did. He took it, he made it, but you don't want to take ones with hands in the face. That's the thing there. So those are the 3s you don't want to take. And the ones that you want to go for are the open ones. Instead, you want to take it into the paint. That's how you're able to beat the Heat in this game, taking it into the paint. And the Celtics doing it early on and often in this game so far, looking well. Hey, what's good, Hazel? Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by here. Just Brad Stevens, he's just gonna keep on making adjustment after adjustment throughout the course of this game here. Don't get lax in this game, because Eric Spoelstra, he has showed throughout the entire course of game number 1, game number 2, he's really turned up the Jets right there. After halftime, both times, Miami comes out firing, making major adjustments like they did in the second half of game 2 there. With that zone defense, completely stuffed the Celtics, as Boston had no answers to try to score off of the zone in the last game. Yeah, JB putting out here, Miami really assembled a good team, well coached, good ball movement, much respect indeed. Same thing here, man. If you guys are a Heat fan, you guys have an incredible team in the future here. Tyler Hero, he is an absolute gem. Duncan Robinson, so many young pieces here that you guys have looking forward to in the future. It's just incredible to see the growth. Bam Adebayo as well. Adebayo is only 23. As he has the basketball going inside, he jams it down off the Jay Crowder assist as we're right back from a timeout here. 45-39. Yeah, welcome in, John Dave. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Celtics having a great game, just like they did in game number 1, game number 2 in the first half, but they got to maintain it. That's the thing here. Got to maintain it. 4 quarters of great basketball. Can't play one bad quarter of basketball and make that the deciding factor. Celtics had the ball, but it looks like it's going to be an offensive foul, so the ball goes right back over to the Heat. Anybody see the way Morris looked at Jokic last game? I think I know what... Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Right there with Markieff Morris or so going up against Jokic, but we'll see if that chippiness will continue throughout. 5:45 left to go. Celtics now with the ball. Tatum left baseline. He missed it, but he's going to get fouled underneath, though. So Jason Tatum's going to go to the line, shoot 2. Foul picked up on Duncan Robinson, looks like, by the Heat. Dakota and his friend up for the award. That's awesome, man. Congrats, brother. Jose's girlfriend. Hello out to Jose's girlfriend on the channel here, as she is watching along with Jose. Yeah, I agree, Ron. He has a really good form for his shot there for Gordon Hayward. I agree, man. That's unfortunate. So Matty D looks like he's done from NASCAR. Man, that's unfortunate for tonight. Wish he had a better race. So 3 fouls picked up so far by Duncan Robinson. First free throw at the line coming up by the Celtics. Jason Tatum knocks it down. Second one comes up at the line. Knocks down the second one. Hey, what's good? Cordelia Johnson, welcome in here. Glad to have you on the channel once again. Julian, glad to have you on the channel. 5:30 left to go before halftime. Heat now with the basketball, top of the key, Butler. Butler dribbles towards the right wing, makes his move inside. Butler pass out to the top of the key, Hero. Moves over to Bam. Bam hands off to Hero. Hero left baseline dribble, guarded by Smart. Puts it up, and he gets it. Tyler Hero just too good. He's got 15 so far. 47-41 Celtics basketball. Boston up by 6. 5:10 left to go before halftime. Celtics have it. Brown pass inside over to Tice. And we get another foul picked up underneath here. Heat picking up quite a bit of fouls early on. Jay Crowder's going to pick up that one from behind. Daniel Tice will go to line and shoot 2. Hey, what's good? I just saw Art Koo on the channel. Welcome in here. Let's see. Try to pronounce. I've actually never, like, looked that up before, so I have no clue. I'm probably gonna butcher it with, I don't even know what to associate that. XXX Temptation. I've never, like, looked up how to pronounce that before, actually. So I would guess XXX Temptation. I'm probably wrong, though. 5 minutes left to go. Both free throws go down by Tice. Heat now with the basketball. Butler has it, the left elbow. Shot fake guarded by Hayward. Pass over to Adebayo. Ball deflected, though. It's going to be a Celtics reach-in as the clock stops at 4:54. Hey, what's good, Bingy Dingy? Really appreciate it here for stopping on by. Yeah, I agree right now, Bangy Dangy. Spoelstra is definitely outcoaching Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens, in my opinion, is the one to blame in the losses of game number 1, game number 2, as he hasn't been able to adjust, just like Spoelstra's completely adjusted throughout the entire course of the game. Heat go inside Adebayo, mid-range, floats it up. It's up and good for 2. 4.5 left to go before halftime. Smart now with the basketball at the right wing. Thanks so much, Space Yeti, for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of your night, man. Glad to have you on the channel, brother. Kemba has it. Baseline dribble here. As now Kemba will make his move inside. Ball gets taken away in the Keto by Adebayo. Celtics have it right back. They move it back out to Hero. Hero with the basketball. Hero at the top of the key still has it. Floats it back to the left corner. Butler dribbles. Butler now left baseline. Puts it up. Too high off the rim. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and under for 2. So we get a couple of different things, it looks like. This is a 4-point game currently. 49-45. Celtics have the ball. Smart shot fake. 3:40 left to go. Floats it up mid-range at the left elbow. They've gone cold past couple of shots here. Fight for the rebound to get it, though. Jaylen Brown mid-range gets it. That's a saver right there. Man, things were looking like the Heat were going to go down the court and put this one to a 2-point game. But Jaylen Brown comes out of nowhere. Steals the ball loose right there and able to take the jumper right there from the free throw circle and knock it down. Heat takes the 3, and dude, Tyler Hero. This brother can shoot the basketball lights out from the court here. This boy from Kentucky, 51-48. He's got 18. He just made another 3-point shot. 3:10 left to go before half. Celtics now have it. Right baseline dribble. Brown puts it up. Huge block by Bam as a fight for the basketball here between Hayward and Bam. It's going to be taken out of bounds, though, by Bam. The clock will stop with 3:03. Hey, what's good, Benji? Welcome in, man. Really appreciate it for dropping on by. What do I think about Chris Paul for Kemba Walker? I would keep Kemba. I would definitely keep Kemba. No, knowing like the injury concerns in the past for Chris Paul, I would keep Kemba for sure. S Mac, welcome in here, my man. Looks like Dakota listens to a new artist. That's awesome. So 2:58 left to go before halftime. Celtics gonna get the inbound coming up. So we're in the second quarter. 2:58 left to go. Celtics in the key, floats it up, no good. Offensive rebounds. As Tice tried to put it up, he couldn't. Ball gets deflected. He's going to get rebound by the Heat here. Heat take the 3, left corner. No good off the mark by Crowder. He had a chance to tie it up, rebound Celtics. Celtics going to slow it down right now. Gordon Hayward, dribble drive. Splits the double team. He gets fouled right there. As the Heat will pick up the foul, clock will stop with 2:39. And Gordon Hayward's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2 for Boston. Oh, okay, Monty Morse, looking at Jokic, there in the last game. I'm trying to see if I can remember that, from the last game. Gordon Hayward, that one's no good. Second free throw knocks it down. I'm not sure. But thanks so much, Ray, for bringing that up. Might have happened in like a little bit faster, so just like a blur or something like that. 2:30 left to go. Heat now have the basketball at the left elbow. into the hands of Adebayo. He's guarded by Jaylen Brown. Adebayo hands it over now. And the ball gets stolen away by the Celtics. Here to go. Beating the defense, Jason Tatum in transition. Jams it down with a two-handed flush. Celtics lead it by 6. 54-48. 2:10 left to go. What do I think about Gordon Hayward coming back? Really good for the Celtics, as it gives them a deeper portion there for the team. Really happens. As Jaylen Brown in transition jams it down right there off the bucket. Celtics up by 8 as they go on fast break once again. That's back-to-back fast break slam dunks with Tatum and Brown. Celtics by 8. But it helps out the rotation so much. Jaylen Brown coming right behind the defense with another steal. Puts it up and he gets another one. Points off of turnovers just like that. 58-48. Celtics on a roll here with 1:30 left to go before halftime. Heat now have the basketball and trying to make their move inside as the clock will stop now with 1:31. Wow, that is 3 straight steals in a row. There was a bounce pass by the Heat in the last one intended for Adebayo. Jaylen Brown comes from behind, pokes it loose, and able to cash it in for 2 in a layup. They are playing with passion, with fight, with grit. Exactly what the Miami Heat were playing in the second half of Game 2. This has flipped the script for how the Celtics are closing out the second quarter right now. Boston up by 10. Leon, hey, welcome in, Leon. Boston looking good so far. Points off of turnovers. Jaylen Brown's got 17. He's the leading scorer for the Celtics so far. Left corner perimeter. Heat. Pass over into the key. Floats it up. No good by Butler. Tipped up. Big rebound of the Celtics with 1:20 left to go. Kemba. He got the rebound. He has the basketball. Kemba at the top of the key. Guarded by Derrick Jones. Pass over right corner. Hayward. Moves the ball into the hands of Smart. Backing his way on Dragic. Smart. Powers his way inside. Puts it up. Got it in. For 2 right there. Celtics, all cylinders right now. They're going to maintain this one because they are looking great. 60-48. And a 9-zip run last 2:20. Dragic now with the basketball. This whole series has been a game of runs. Dragic looks to pass it. He gets fouled, though. And it's going to be a foul picked up on the reach-in by Jaylen Brown. Also, the Heat earned the bonus. So, Dragic here going to go to the free throw line shoot, too. Hey, what's good, LeVar Thomas? Really appreciate it, man, for stopping by. Nico, welcome in here. Yes, Gordon Hayward's playing today. So Gordon Hayward is back. Welcome in, Joel, here on the channel. Marcus Smart was the one who was heated. 2 free throws coming up at the line by Dragic. First one's up, first one's good. 11-point game. Yeah, I didn't even notice it, guys. We got 800 in the chat. Thanks so much for putting that in there, Vaden. Really appreciate it, man. You guys are incredible. Real MVPs in the channel. If you guys are enjoying the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. Second free throw knocks it down. Jimmy Butler's out there right now, Ace Patrick. 60-50 to score. 55 seconds left to go before halftime. Boston basketball. Celtics take it past the half-court logo into the hands of Smart. Moves it over to Tatum. Tatum now has it left wing perimeter. Guarded by Hero now at the top of the key. 45 seconds left to go. Tatum. Tatum a spin move. Pass back outside left corner. Shot fake Kemba. Kemba going to take a 3. It's up and it's good. Knocks it down at the left corner perimeter there by Kemba Walker. Actually, they're going to say it's a 2. His foot was on the line, so 2-point shot. 1 foot was behind the perimeter. Other one hit the line, so they're going to roll it as a 2. 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Heat basketball. Dragic. Shot fake at the top. Pass over to Butler. Back out to the right corner to Hero. Hero now passes over to the top of the key. Iguodala. Guarded by Jaylen Brown. Brown pokes down into the backcourt. He's going to get it. Shot clock expires. Banks it. Too strong off the backboard. What a half-court shot right there by Miami. Couldn't get it. Rebound Celtics. 10 seconds left to go before halftime. Boston has it. Tatum. Guard at the top here by Hero. Tatum. 3 over Hero. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound Heat. Heat going to heave one up. 3/4 court shot. No good. And we end the second quarter here. Going to halftime. It's 62-50. All right, folks. Going into halftime here. Celtics. Points off of turnovers. That's how they're able to put this game right now up by 12 at the half. Jaylen Brown. He got all three steals there in the late stages of the second quarter. 2 of them he managed to get buckets. The other one to pass up the court to Jason Tatum in transition, who threw it down with a right-handed flush. And Celtics looking good as far as this game. They're up by 12 here at the half. 34 of the 62 points in the paint currently for the C's. 12 points off of the fast break. And forcing 8 total turnovers by the Heat. Boston now with 4 steals, as the Celtics have only turned it over. Much better job controlling the basketball with 4 turnovers in this one. Hey, what's good, Surf Life Redemption here. Celtics doing well so far. They got to play the second half, though. That's something they haven't been able to do. Come out hot in the third quarter. In game number 1, game number 2. They got to keep that momentum rolling here. Brad Stevens cannot get lax when they come out of halftime here. Brad Stevens cannot get lax and put this thing together. So if you guys are new in the channel, feel free to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play here of basketball. I'm behind the arc basketball. What's good, Brandon? He predicts the Heat in 4 in the series. Oh yeah, indeed, Vegas, for sure, man. Instead of taking their frustration out onto the court and making them lose another game, that frustration led to the locker room, which I felt like it's the best place to do so. Like you needed to address something. Don't hold it in. So yeah. I agree, Vaden. Maybe that locker room shakeup did some good there. So, I think a couple people were asking me last night, what do I think about the locker room shakeup? Do you think that's going to set this team, just let this team break down and that's it? They get swept in 4? Or do you think that this Celtics team here with that locker room shakeup, do you think that this is going to be a whole new rejuvenated team that they just needed to get that just out of their system here and just get that out of their system, move away from it, and then just be brothers and focus on game number 3. And that's what they've done so far, right out of the gate in this one. It's really showed. So we take a look, leading scorers tonight, Jaylen Brown. He is absolutely balling out here on the court. It's all about the second half, of course, in this one. Brad Stevens, key number 1, you cannot get lax. You cannot get lax at all. Do not put your foot off the gas pedal in this game for Brad Stevens. And that means do not put Semi Ojeleye onto the court for the Celtics. If you put Ojeleye into the game, then you have a chance that he's going to be guarding Dragic. And then Dragic is going to beat you to the hoop multiple times. And when Dragic gets hot, that's it there. That's how the Heat's been able to take games number 1, game number 2. But for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown balling out here early on. He's got 17. With 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block by Jaylen Brown. We've seen it so far in this game. Points off of turnovers. Celtics with 12 of those so far. Jaylen Brown, how many points off of turnovers has he impacted so far? I can name you, I think, 4 of those that he has had. He had a key on 3 late steals there at the end of the second quarter. The first one was the one he stole the basketball away from Jimmy Butler, passed up the court in a 2-on-1 over to Tatum. Tatum jammed it home in transition. There was another steal early on in the game as well that Tatum jammed it home as well. And then Jaylen Brown also got 2 more steals that he took it to the rack himself for 2. But there was one earlier on before that, though. Tatum got the block on Dragic. Or no, it was Jaylen Brown got the block on Dragic. The ball went backwards into the hands of Tatum. Tatum took it home as Hero tried to block it. As Tatum was able to get separation past Jay Crowder as well. Jay Crowder went down, and Tatum tomahawked it down with a right-handed flush. So yeah, a lot of game left to go here, but 3 players in double-digit points for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown with 17, Jason Tatum with 13, 12 points so far by Kemba Walker. Efficient from the floor. He's 5 for 8 shooting in this one. He's not tossing up multiple bricks like 10 to 16 missed shots or so in this game. He's 5 for 8 currently, looking efficient so far from the floor. For the Heat in this game, leading scorer Bam Adebayo's got 8, along with 5 rebounds. 6 points by Goran Dragic. He is struggling, 1 for 5. That has been the difference so far in this game. Goran Dragic averaging 27 through 2 in this series. Tonight at halftime, he's only got 5. Alright, so let's see, right back into the chat. So, hey, what's good, Donovan Mitchell? Welcome in here. Zheng Jai, welcome in here in the Philippines. Appreciate the man for stopping on by. Indeed, Vegas Celtics cannot let this sleep away here. Let's see here. Well, we got Kim TV, welcome in here. He's going for the Heat in this one. Do I think Boston, won? I mean, look at last game. Heat made a comeback, but what do you think there, Benji, is putting out? Well, the Heat won the last 2 games, but if it wasn't for turnovers, the Celtics would have had a great chance to win game number 2 for Boston. And if it wasn't for the Tyler Hero clutch made 3-point shot, Jimmy Butler's clutch shot as well late in the stages there, in the late stages of the fourth quarter that sent the game into overtime, and then of course the Bam block to seal the deal for the Heat. Celtics, they could have been up 2-0 right now if it wasn't for the turnovers and wasn't for just them just slipping away. They were up by 5 in the final minute in Game 1, and they just slipped it right away. Lamb putting out here, Boston always not playing good in the third, but not tonight. He can feel it. Yeah, it looks like a different Celtics team out here tonight, energy-wise, compared to how they were playing in Games 1 and Games 2. Doc Padilla, welcome in here, going for Tatum for the win here. Appreciate it, brother, for stopping by. Jagger Steer, welcome in here, man. Let's go. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play here of basketball. I'm behind New York basketball. The third game in the series, that is the biggest one, especially if your team goes down 0-2, like we saw in the second round between the Celtics and the Raptors. Raptors were down 0-2 in the series. They won Game 3, and guess what? That Game 3 win by Toronto put their percentage going from 0% in the series all the way up to 40%. It's that big of a swing as far as winning Game 3 for the Celtics, that it will give them a 40% chance of winning the series here if they do happen to win Game 3. If you win Game 4, also, if you win the next 2 games, that puts it at even. That splits the series, and then it's back to anybody's series at that point. So, 2 more quarters left to go in basketball here at halftime. Celtics shooting the ball great from the floor early on, 50%, holding the Heat to 42%. Miami, though, making their scoring from the perimeter, while the Celtics able to torch the Heat in the post in this one. 34 points in the paint by Boston compared to only 10 by Miami, as the Heat shooting the ball 8 for 18. Solid from the perimeter at 44% so far in this game. And the Celtics haven't really jacked up that many triples in this game, but Boston is 4 for 14 from the perimeter. Glad to see that number's well below 20 here at halftime. And that's been the difference. Celtics not shooting a ton of three-point shots like they've taken so many bricks throughout the past series against the Raptors. Also in the early stages of this one, in my opinion, taking way too many threes for the Celtics. And instead of taking the threes now, they're only making better decisions like we saw early on. Jaylen Brown took a nice left corner three all alone, knocked it down. And what the Celtics are doing, going inside. And that's been the key in this one. They are going inside and able to get points in the paint in a big way. So they're up by 12 here at the half. Yep, Miami's the underdog coming into this one. Once again, all 3 games, the Heat happen to be an underdog. What a rainy morning from the Philippines for Roy Chong. Welcome in here. Appreciate it for dropping on by. 9:52 out in the morning in the Philippines. We've actually been in like a severe drought where I am for like the past month or so. It hasn't rained in about a month where I am in Massachusetts. Hey, what's good, Dorito? Who do I think's gonna win? I predict the Celtics in this one, 116-109. Flight Reacts putting out Tyler Hero's the next Klay Thompson. I definitely think there's a chance there for sure, Chris the Kid. I see an NBA All-Star in the future for Tyler Hero. What do I think? Jeremy Lin going back to the NBA there. Doc's putting out. I'd like to see that myself, to see Jeremy Lin back in the NBA. I'd like to see him get another chance there. If he could help out a team off the bench, if called upon. Yeah, Brad Stevens for sure in this game. So far, he has made great adjustments in this game. Can he keep that up in the second half? That's going to be the key. As he needs to keep on adjusting here in the second half. And if there's a call that comes down to the wire, if this is a close game, and there's a big call down at the wire, I think Brad Stevens, you got to start challenging stuff. You got to be aggressive and challenge stuff, Brad Stevens. You can't be lenient and think that your team's going to come back, because every single play is crucial at this stage of the game. Dakota's boxing debut tonight for his school. That's awesome, man. Hey, what's good, Edwin? Welcome in, man. Yeah, this is the telltale now. We'll see how we perform right out of the gate here in the third quarter. In the last game, it wasn't good. They got outscored by 20, 37-17. So we'll see here how they perform out of the gate. Checking in from North Carolina. Guess who? Welcome back here. Just getting to work. hangs out on his commute home. It's lit, so I'm glad to have you on the channel once again. Consuelo watching from Abu Dhabi right now. A lot of Celtics fans as well in the stream. I think they could come back from a 3-1 deficit. Ash is putting out. I think it's possible. The Nuggets were able to come back, especially what's going on, the craziness in the Disney bubble. I think that they definitely have a chance if this goes down 3-1 and the Celtics are down in the series. I think they got a chance to come back for sure. What's good, Carlo? Welcome in from the Philippines. Yeely, welcome in here. Predicts Celtics by 9. Eve Singa, hello on the channel. John, welcome in here. Thanks so much for dropping on by from the Philippines. Is this the biggest lead Boston had in the series? No. Celtics were up by 17 in game number 2. They were up by 14 points in game number 1. But largest lead, Celtics were up by 17 in game 2. This is the largest lead tonight. Celtics currently lead by 12. Dorito from Canada, welcome in. Oliver, glad to have you on the channel once again. Poi, welcome in. Poi predicts Celtics going to choke in the third quarter once again for the third straight time in a row. Gusion, welcome in here. As Gusion's going for the Heat in this one. Yeah, Kentucky is the prime, like, NBA producer. They produce a ton of 5-star recruits, like basically one-and-dones that go to the NBA. It's incredible players that they produce here. And this Tyler Hero, absolute stud. Jamal Murray, incredible. As well as they produce so many good players from Kentucky. Hey, what's good, Ferdy? Welcome in here. We got McNuttis. McNuttis back out in the chat here. Glad to see McNuttis once again. Hey, what's good, Timo? Welcome in here. Appreciate it, brother. Let's see, Chris the Kid thanks me for the channel here. Yes, I saw that how to pronounce it there. Thanks so much for the pronunciation key. Appreciate it, man. Hey, I agree, Oliver. Thanks so much, man, for being a part here on the stream. He's going for the Celtics in this one. Yeah, that was the first ever stream that I just like turned it off, and I was like, I was just embarrassed by how they played in that game. That was embarrassing in game number 2. At least it wasn't a game 7. You never want to end that way in a game 7, like choke it out like the Clippers did. Like I can only imagine if I was a Clippers fan and streamed that game, that would have been disgusting to call. Oh, that would have been awful. But man, that was just a terrible game too. And of course, I'd rather have them get it out of their system in game number 2 than to have that happen in game number 7. It's happened twice now. Now the saying happens to be, do not make the same mistake twice. And they did. They made the same mistake twice. It gets even worse when you make the same mistake 3 times. That's the thing, though. You do not want to do that, is make the same mistake 3 times and blow double-digit leads. And hopefully they have learned something from the past 2 games here and do not do it a third time. Because they should be up 2-0 in the series. If they pull out both of those games, they should be up 2-0 in the series. But you got to play 48 minutes of basketball and not 24. And that has been the difference and why they're down 0-2. Yep, Steve Bunnell, he pulled a Steve once again. He disappeared when his team is down a lot for like 15 minutes, hoping things will get better when he comes back. Jake, welcome in here. He's going from Miami. A lot of Heat fans out on here right now. Tony Khan, welcome in here. Phantom, welcome on the channel here. Phantom. Phoenix. Sharing Economy Millionaire, welcome in here. Going for the Celtics. Glad to have you on board here on the channel. Thanks so much, Christy Isaac. Really appreciate it here for dropping by, Christy. You're awesome. You guys are incredible. I'll take a look at that, Dakota. We're going to start off the third quarter in just a moment here, folks. Jonna Bell, welcome in here. Watching with her husband as well. His name is Mavin Astillo. As Dakota puts about in 1 minute, the fight's going to be over. Okay, man. Awesome. So he's doing that right now. All right, 62-50 to 52-50 to 52-50 to 52-50. 52-50 to 52-50. 52-50 to 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 1 second here. It's going to be 62 or 63. It's 63-50, the score. So it's 63-50 the score. 11:30 left to go in the third quarter. Now, Celtics have the basketball top of the key into the hands of Kemba. Kemba has it, dribbles towards the left wing. Tice sets the pick. Bounce pass. It's going to get deflected out of bounds here by the Heat. Clock will stop with 11:26. Yeah, they added a point for the Celtics. I just saw that. So, it was a late... Must have been a late 3 there by Boston that they had determined at halftime or so. 63-50. Jumper taken, no good by the Celtics. They're top of the free throw circle. Gets a rebound by Miami now. So they hit a late 3 right before halftime. Heat now with the basketball left wing into the hands of Adebayo. Adebayo pass out to the top here. Into the hands of Butler. Butler now with the basketball. He dribbles. Right baseline. Puts it up. No good. Off the side of the rim. His own offensive rebound. Puts it up a second time. He missed it once again. That should have been an easy make right there by Jimmy Butler. That was an uncharacteristic miss. A rebound Celtics. Celtics take it inside. They lost control of it. It's going to go the other way. Heat now with the ball. Leaves it out to the top here. Dragic. Dragic pass over to Crowder. Takes the 3 straight away. Crowder knocks it down. Jay Crowder, perimeter triple, and you got to stop this dude in the third quarter. He comes out firing, and this brother can jack up and hit shots from the perimeter left and right. Heat with 8 turnovers, Celtics now with 5. Boston now with the ball. Tatum, pass over left corner, into the hands of Smart. Dribbles now into the key, floats it up mid-range. It's up, no good, rolled out. Tice, big board underneath, puts it up and in. Off the backboard for 2 by Daniel Tice. Indeed, Celtics need the mental toughness for sure to pull it out in this one. The grit, the strength. Just going to be tough in this game here. They got to battle it out. Got to lock in and focus and play connected in the third quarter here. And that is not connected when you allow Jay Crowder to take an open 3. You're lucky as Kemba Walker got completely lost behind the pick right there. And he missed the 3-point shot as he was open by Crowder. Tatum, pass over to the right corner. Celtics going to get fouled here. Heat pick up the foul with 9:54. Yeah, Kawhi and Paul George it was rough in Game 7. No shows. They combined for only 24 by Kawhi and Paul George. They should have been combining for like 60 plus. Like 50 to 70 points or so. Those two should be lighting it up floor. 9:47 left to go in the third. Celtics have the ball. It's going to be a foul picked up by the Heat once again. Clock will stop. Celtics will get the inbound coming up once again. They do. Looks like the fight's over for Dakota. That's awesome, man. Hopefully you're able to get the win there in the deciding factor. Celtics with the ball, going to float it up. Looks like another Heat fall picked up here. Clock going to stop 9:42. What's good, Kareem Ibrahim? Welcome on the channel here. Appreciate it for dropping on by, going for the Celtics. Trilogy, welcome in here. Looks like he's a New York fan, so he's going for Miami in this one. Celtics will get another inbound coming up. Ball into the hands of Smart. Oh, nice shovel. Over to Jaylen Brown. He cut right there from the left elbow and throws it down with a two-handed flush. That was a sweet-looking pass by Marcus Smart. Able to go and pass that one out at the right elbow to the left cutting elbow inside over for Brown. Heat drive inside. They're going to put it up with a contact. Shot was no good, but Adebayo will go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Foul picked up by Tice. Hey, what's good, Russell? Really appreciate it here for dropping on by on the channel. Who's the veteran starter for the Celtics? Because the Heat have like 2 vets with Butler and Dragic. It's basically more like the youngsters for this team. I would say, as far as the starter though, once Gordon Hayward's healthy, he's going to be. Oh, actually, Kemba Walker. So yeah, Kemba Walker, a veteran starter, and then after that, it would be because Tatum is really young. That's the thing. Tatum's more like the rising superstar or so. But once Gordon Hayward goes back in, another veteran starter they have right there with Gordon Hayward, and then Marcus Smart. Yeah, you can call Marcus Smart as well a veteran starter in there right now. So 9:22 left to go in the third. Free throws coming up. As first one's up, first one's good. Second one is up as well at the free throw line. 12-point game. Daniel Tice picked up his 4th foul. Yep, Tennessee turned out for Grant Williams there. Jack is from Tennessee, big Vols fan. He's playing right now, so he's getting his first minutes of the game as Grant Williams checks into the game. He has it left corner, going to take a 3. Williams knocks it down. There we go. Some bench points for the Celtics by Grant. 70-55 to score. 8:50 left to go in the third quarter. Josh Black, welcome in here from Chicago. Really appreciate it, man, for dropping on by. I agree. Celtics versus Lakers in the final. That would be an incredible matchup. Yeah, no problem, man. No matter who you root for, by the way, if it's the Heat, the Celtics, if you guys are a Lakers fan, no matter who you root for, I'm a Celtics fan from Massachusetts, but feel free to be a part here of these streams. I cover NBA games and also college basketball games in the channel. Make sure, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the sub, ring that notification bell as well. Miami down by 15 to get the basketball. Largest deficit of the game. Dragic now has it at the right corner. Pass over to Robinson. Moves over to Crowder. Crowder now bounce pass to Adebayo. Top of the free throw circle. Guarded by Cantor. Moves it back out to Crowder. Takes the three straight away. It's up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Big board right there by the rookie from Tennessee by Grant Williams. Biggest lead indeed for the night for the Celtics. Kemba with the basketball. Makes his move inside. He gets bumped, and that's a big fall right there by Jimmy Butler as Kemba Walker just bumps right into the brick wall. Set there by Butler. Clock will stop with 8:20. Grant Williams coming in here, playing with intensity. Hits a corner three. And also came up with a big rebound. He is doing all the little things on this team this season. He comes in, plays a little bit off the bench, and does this and that throughout the game. He has been great. Great addition to the Celtics. Right baseline over to Grant Williams. Puts it up and in off the backboard for two. Celtics extend it now. Looking good. 72-55. They ain't going to give him this third quarter. 1 minute on the court by Grant Williams. He has got 5 points and 1 rebound. That is how good Grant Williams has been in his first minute on the court. He gets right behind Bam, just sneaks right in there, cutting from the left baseline underneath to the right block right there, and he puts it up and in for two. So 8:05 left to go. Celtics up by 17. Chris putting out, you would want a behind your basketball hat and the Miami Heat 2020 championship hat. He puts out here. Carlos welcome in, going for the season this one. Who do I think the Timberwolves are going to pick? I'm going to say LaMelo at number 1 there. They're going to get. Celtics in 7 to face Lakers for the title right there. Anthony's putting out here. Welcome to the channel, my man Anthony. Really appreciate it, brother. 8 minutes left to go in the third. Heat. They got fouled. He went to the free throw line. First one was good. Second one, no good. Rebound Celtics. Tatum drives into the lane, puts it up, and then off the glass for two. Celtics firing on all cylinders here, up by 18. 7:45 left to go third quarter. I wish, man, that I had behind the arc basketball hats. Unfortunately, the site doesn't. I really wish I did. Bam! Goes inside. That was easy, though. Able to make his way into the lane. Lays it up and in for two. 74-58. 7.5 left to go in the third. Celtics basketball. Kemba has it top of the key. Celtics 5 for 8 in the third quarter. Heat are 2 for 8 shooting. Ball into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Takes it to the cup. Lays it up and in. Jaylen Brown, baby. He is on fire in this game for JB tonight. Celtics by 18 once again. He's got 21. Efficient, man. He is 10 for 14 from the floor as Eric Spoelstra here elects to take a timeout for the Heat as they are down to 4 timeouts remaining. Celtics down to 5 timeouts. 7:12 left to go in the third quarter. All Celtics right now. Jaylen Brown having a great night here. Puts it over the outstretched hand in the face of Bam Adebayo for two. Into the key right there for Jaylen Brown. So right now in the timeout, 7:12 left to go in the third. Jaylen Brown's got 21 points. Jason Tatum right behind him with 15, 9, and 7 tonight. Looking for a possible double-double before this night's over by Jason Tatum. Kemba Walker with 13 off of 3 triples from the perimeter. Off the bench, Grant Williams. He comes in. He plays 2 minutes, plus 6 in the court. 5 points by Grant Williams. And then 4 points by Enes Kanter. Starting 5, though, Daniel Tice with 8. What's good? Christine Robinson, welcome in here onto the channel. Indeed, D-Wade, Celtics so much better tonight in this game. Can they maintain it the whole way through? That's what we're going to see, though. No lead is comfortable, I would have to say there. Of course, no lead is comfortable, but good indeed so far in this one. Billy D, welcome in. Indeed, they are playing with passion for this game currently. Behind the arc fan putting in here. Thinks Grant Williams can be somebody like a little worse than Draymond Green. Undersized power forward, can do a little bit of everything. Would love to have him in our future for sure, man. Definitely cannot wait for the future of Grant Williams here. I agree, man. He can do a little bit of everything. He comes in and he can contribute in And definitely be able to help out the Celtics when called upon. King W, welcome in here. Thanks so much for the sub, man. Really appreciate it, brother. We're dropping on by here at King W. Vaughn puts out, going to be planning to do a lot of college next year, and I did a lot of work in college there. Yes, I did a ton of schoolwork in college. So yeah, college schoolwork ain't like high school schoolwork. If you guys are like juniors or seniors in high school, it's just to know what to expect here. Is that college work is so much more than high school work. Yes, I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, from Massachusetts. Big New England sports fan here. Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, and Bruins. Manuel, welcome in the channel. What's good, Andrew? Welcome in here. Who do I think Celtics will get in the offseason? Good question, man. I think they got a good chance to land Miles Turner as a center from Indiana. So, yeah, Celtics definitely need a big there. I would go for, I think Miles Center would be a great fit for the Celtics. And then, I would say in the draft, I'm really liking Sadiq Bey in the draft from Villanova to help out the bench scoring, because he was the top 3-point shooter in the Big East. He can come off the bench, provide the spark. I feel like for the Celtics there, he was great this season for Nova. I think he was the leading scorer in the team this season for Villanova. But yeah, he was averaging about 15 or 16 this season. Yep, Celtics got to hold on to this lead right now. They got to keep this up. Pedal to the metal throughout this game. Cannot get lax at this stage of the game. We also have 900 people out in the chat. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like. Helps out this video a ton with finding this video and the stream out on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button as well as ring that notification bell as we get right back into it. Grant Williams, 2 minutes on the court. He has got 5 points so far as we got 7 minutes left to go in the third. 76-58 the score. On the court for the Celtics. Kemba Walker, Grant Williams, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and also Marcus Smart out there currently as the Heat have the basketball. They put it up. It's no good. Adebayo gets his own rebound, but the ball poked out of bounds by Boston here. Clock will stop with about just over 6.5 minutes left to go. As Adebayo was putting that one up over Grant Williams. Couldn't get it to go, and it was poked out of bounds by the Celtics. What's the best play so far? It was Jaylen Brown who got a block on Dragic in the key, and then Brown blocked the ball back to Tatum, and then Tatum took it up the court and just threw it down with a right-handed flush over Tyler Hero. And Jay Crowder was in the direction too, trying to guard Tatum in transition. Jay Crowder fell down onto the ground, and that's how Jason Tatum was able to gain that separation and just tomahawk jam it down. So 6:46 left to go in the third here, 76-58 Celtics. Looking solid, up by 18 currently as we just had an inbound by the Heat. Things getting a little chippy there between Celtics and Heat players. Ref's going to have to step in and break that one up. So yeah, it was away from the basketball. It was Jaylen Brown and Jay Crowder exchanging words right there. As the Heat will inbound it once again. Heat have the basketball. Adebayo floats it up mid-range. Got it for 2. Apollo, welcome in on the stream. 76-60 the score. Vaughn's also planning to go to a women's golf tournament next year. Awesome, man. I know how you enjoy the women's golf tournaments. 6:25 left to go in the third. Smart hands it over here to Kemba. Kemba now has the top of the key. He dribble drive, working on Robinson. Jumper, takes it mid-range. No good. Missed it off the rim. A rebound Heat. Miami now with the basketball. Heat have it at the left wing. Into the hands of Hero. Jacks up a 3. No good off the mark. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Celtics have it right back. Jacob the Steelers is the best. Welcome in here, man. Hope all is well. John Marks, welcome on the channel here. Celtics with the ball now, trying to go inside. Looks like a whistle here. Picked up with 6:02 left to go as it was Jaylen Brown. He went on the dribble drive inside, and it's going to be a blocking foul picked up by Jay Crowder from behind. Hey, what's good, Conrad? Welcome in here. No problem that you're late. Jazz Dominguez, welcome in here. 2 free throws coming up at the line by Jaylen Brown. Off the foul by Jay Crowder. First one's up, first one's good. Diego, welcome in here. Got a lot of new people on the channel. You guys are incredible here for being a part of the stream. Alright, second free throw. That one's up. That one's good. 78-60. Bikes, cars, and everything in between. Welcome in, man. 6 minutes left to go in the third. Yeah, it's been a late day where I am today. I hung out with my girlfriend earlier today and had the late game yesterday. Lakers against Nuggets. Heat now go inside, floats it up. Got a foul on the post here as the clock will stop with 5:50 as Bam's going to put it up and in as Marcus Smart tried to take the charge. The ref's going to say blocking foul, though. Picked up by Marcus Smart, and Bam made the shot, so he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot the and one coming up. Hey, thanks so much for the sub, Jacob. Really appreciate it, my man. Celtics, do they have the ability to win at all? I'm going to believe in the Celtics there, Surf Life. So I'm never going to count out the Celtics there. I just think it's going to be a tough matchup if they take on the Lakers. That's the thing. I really think that will be a difficult matchup for them with LeBron and AD because players have been stepping up in a huge way for the Lakers. That would be a classic series, though. But I definitely would not lose faith in my team, the Celtics. Tatum, jumper, free throw circle, no good, rattled out, fight for the rebounds. Marcus Smart, big board, comes down with it. He has the ball on the ground right now. As a huge rebound there by Smart, and he's going to elect to take the timeout. Big timeout right there as he got the rebound. He was swarmed all together by Heat players as Miami tried to force a tie-up but couldn't do so in the nick of time. Alright, so we're going to go on a timeout. Celtics up by 16 here, 78-62. 5.5 left to go here, folks. As if you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like. We just hit 1K in the channel. Let's get that 1K hype down the chat below, folks. Hit that 1K hype here, folks. Hey, thanks so much, Bikes, Cars, and everything in between. Really appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome. I've heard Fox, TNT, ESPN there with people saying from time to time. Joey thinks puts out ESPN. Bikes, Cars, and everything in between would like me to go on Fox, though. Hey, what's good, Chris S? Welcome in, man. Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well today. Hey, what's good, Caden? Just won a football game. Congrats to you, man. Yeah, Von's putting out Fox is so weak. I love their basketball coverage with Gus Johnson. Gus Johnson is the man. But I know what you mean, Von, especially for the NFL there. I know what you mean as far as Fox, especially America's Game of the Week. But Von enjoys NBC, though. I'm more the CBS type of guy there. I'm more into Jim Nantz and Tony Romo for the NFL stuff. Just hit 1K, boys. You guys are awesome for being a part here on the stream tonight. Celtics came to play tonight in this game, and Jaylen Brown the reason why. Jaylen Brown, 23 tonight. Jason Tatum with 15, 13 by Kemba Walker tonight in this game. And then Dado Tice, he's got 8 points so far. Really appreciate it, brother. Clippers don't have their first round pick until 2027. Oof, those players are currently in the 6th grade. Ouch. Oh, man, that is rough. All that for Paul George. The biggest steal of NBA history right there. You send over Gallinari along with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What an incredible improvement SGA had this season for OKC. Along with 7 draft picks. You also got Chris Paul over from Houston, trading Westbrook back over to Houston from OKC, and man, the Clippers just all that for Paul George. It's just really sad. Unfortunate there. That's how it turned out this season. Yes, they are playing together indeed, King W. That locker room blowout, that helped out, transpired his team currently. They needed something to provide a spark here. And that before, at the end of game 2, heading into game number 3, the past isn't history though. At least it blew up in the locker room, and at least it didn't blow up on the court. Welcome back, John Marks. Really appreciate you here for stopping by. What's good, Ronnie? Welcome in here. Indeed, welcome back, Gordon Hayward, as he's finally getting to ease right back into action here for Gordon Hayward tonight. Alright, so right now we're going to get right back into the game in this one. 78-62 the score. 44 points in the paint along with 20 assists tonight by the Celtics. Top of the key, Boston. Dribble drive here. 5:20 left to go. Splits the double team. Marcus Smart lays it up and in for two right there off the backboard. Celtics up by 18. Heat now with the basketball. 5:05 left to go in the third. What's good? Gania, welcome in here. Onto the channel. Miami has the top of the key. Hero guarded by Smart. Bounce pass right wing perimeter to the hands of Robinson. He's guarded by Jaylen Brown. 5 minutes left to go. 8 on the shot clock. Heat now with the basketball. At the top here, Hero going to jack up a three straight away off the mark. Gordon Hayward right back into the game. Gets the rebound. Hayward takes it past the half-court logo. 4:45 left to go here. Hayward hands it over to Brown. Jaylen Brown, monster game, looking for more. Puts it up. A lot of contact in the fall as Jaylen Brown will go to the free throw line and shoot two. Coming up, clock will stop with 4:43. Ooh, top 5 Celtics here. If I had to predict, I would put out here for top 5 Celtics of all time. Larry Bird, Paul Pierce. Actually, no. Yeah, Larry Bird, Bill Russell, Paul Pierce. And then KG. And then John Havlicek I would put out there as well if I had to do 5. For my top 5 of all time. Eli, welcome in here, man. Really appreciate it for dropping them by. Jaylen Brown at the free throw line. First one goes down. Second one, no good. Rebound, Heat. Heat take a left corner three there. Cole Jones misses it. Off the back rim, rebound Celtics. Celtics up by 19. They have the basketball. Lob over the top here. Brown has it. Ball deflected right back into the hands of Smart right there. Smart was the one who passed the left baseline dribble. Smart working on Robinson, but he led right in there with a left shoulder. That's going to be an offensive foul picked up by Marcus Smart. Ball goes back over to the Heat as the clock will stop here. In Miami, we got the inbounds. Yep, Dakota's girlfriend watching the stream with him tonight in this one. Harwin Valdez, welcome out from California. Stay safe, man. Out in Cali there with all the wildfires. Prayers out to you guys out there. Heat now with the basketball, puts it inside. Jimmy Butler into the key, floats it up. It's good for two. And Butler's going to go to the line and shoot the and one coming up. Oh, that's awesome, Eli. He's getting back into the school there. Awesome, man. Hope all is well. Yeah, no problem, man. You haven't been here on the streams that much. Glad to have you on board once again, Eli. Hope all is well. Free throw coming up at the line. Butler knocks it down. 81-65. Celtics now with the basketball at the left wing. Hayward. Pass over left corner. Into the hands of Kemba. Kemba now dribbles now. Dribble drive left baseline. Puts it up. And he gets rejected by the bottom part of the rim. There was a foul, though, right before that, which will send Kemba Walker to the free throw line. He's going to shoot two. So it's going to be picked up by the Heat. It looks like it's on Iguodala here. The Heat as the clock will stop. Dakota's girlfriend sings really good. That's awesome. Looks like she's got a good singing future out ahead of her. She most likely probably sings in chorus, if I had to predict there for high school. First free throw, Kemba, no good. Missed it. Rolled around the rim and out. Second free throw coming up here at the line. Obama, 2K11, welcome on the channel here. Classic finals for sure there. Lakers, Celtics. That is a very popular pick by a lot of people. Alberto, welcome in here. Hope all is well, Alberto Ortiz. Second free throw, Kemba knocks it down. Celtics up 82-65. We got 3:58 left to go if you're just joining us in the third quarter. And in this game tonight, the difference has been turnovers tonight. And Jaylen Brown forcing turnovers to have the Celtics contribute with points off of turnovers. Celtics tonight, 12 points off of the fast break as they have forced. In this game tonight, the Celtics have forced 9 total Heat turnovers so far tonight in this game. Miami now with the basketball, left corner perimeter. Now they put it into the hands of Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn takes the jumper, no good off the mark. Rebound Celtics. Celtics now with the basketball. Hayward makes his move inside, dish out to the left wing, shot fake Brown. Brown has it now at the left elbow, backing his way in there. Moves it back over to Grant Williams, going to jack up a three. It's up, and that one's no good off the mark. Rebound Heat. Hey, what's good, Purgers? Welcome in here. Yes, I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts, but welcome on the channel here. Marcus Smart with a steal. Took it in. Missed the open layup, though. He should have cashed that one in for 2. Instead, he missed it. Rebound Heat. 3 minutes left to go. Third quarter. Heat pass up the court. It's going to be stolen away by Hayward. Hayward pass up here into the hands of Grant Williams. He couldn't finish either. Missed the open layup. The defender closing in from behind. Heat's going to get the basketball once again. The Celtics should have had 4 straight points there. They have yet to score off the past 2 possessions. Heat now with the basketball. As looks like they're bumped and fouled as Miami's going to go to the free throw line. Clock will stop here with 2:47. Kekrahole, welcome in here. Good morning from India out there. Glad to have you on the channel once again. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like. That would help out this video a ton being found on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button as well, and ring that notification bell if you're digging this channel here on Behind the Arc Basketball. We also started off a merchandise site about 3 weeks ago or so for the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise. If you haven't seen that already, feel free, if you're a big fan of this channel, feel free to check that out as well there on Teespring over on the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site. Hey, what's good, Key? Welcome in here. He comes back, and Celtics doing well right now. Can they keep it up? That's going to be the question. First free throw up and good at the line by the Heat. Second free throw, that one's up. That one's good at the line there by Adebayo. Celtics will have the basketball once again, as they will take it past the half-court logo. It's Hayward who moves it out to the left wing into the hands of Kemba here. Kemba now with the ball. Step back 3 in the air. No good. Rolled around the rim. It's going to get rebound by Adebayo. Celtics cold past couple possessions. They should think about calling a timeout here and really Brad Stevens trying to bring this together as Miami's going to score. Uh-oh. 82-69 Miami scores. 2:10 left to go in the third. Bounce pass Hayward. Has it at the left corner perimeter. Hayward dribbles. Makes his move now inside. Hayward. Turnaround jumper over Hero. No good. Missed it off the back rim. Rebound Heat. 2 minutes left to go. Oh, man. Watch out for this dude. He's got the basketball. Dragic. Shot fake. Pass over to Hero. Back over to Dragic here. Dragic now. Dribbles. Makes his move inside. Guard. It gets around Grant Williams. No good. Hit the front rim, but the ref's going to call a whistle and say it's on Grant Williams. So Grant Williams is going to go to the free throw line, and no, it's going to be no, Grant Williams was the one who picked up the foul. Goran Dragic for the Heat will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. He's only got 8 tonight, 2 for 7, struggling in this game so far tonight. Yeah, if I had to predict, let's see, top 5 Heat players of all time. Yeah, I would go LeBron, Shaq. LeBron, Shaq, D. Wade, Bosh. And then probably Alonzo Mourning as well. I would probably put up in there. So free throws go down. 82-71 the score. Celtics, they were up by a bunch, man. As they pass that one inside and they lose control of it, it goes out of bounds. What is going on here? Jaylen Brown tried to go inside right there. He was stripped of the basketball. And it's going to be Heat basketball here. Heat down by 11. They have crawled right back into this one. 1:30 left to go in the third. Right baseline dribble. Dragic. Pass back out to the right corner. Hero. Has it back over to Dragic. Dragic dribbles now. Makes his move inside. Pass back out to Derrick Jones. Derrick Jones to the left wing. Going to take a 3. No good. Hit the front rim. They get the offensive rebound. Pass over to the left corner. Let's be respectful here on the channel, guys. And they're going to put it up and in. That one's good for 2 underneath there as that will go down for the Heat. Tyler Hero with the assist. Kendrick Nunn with a bucket. Heat are on 11-1 run. Celtics jumper, finally. Finally, Boston answers right there with a jumper. 84-73, 50 seconds left to go in the third. Heat going to take the 3. It's no good off the mark by Olynyk. Tipped up in the air. Fight for the rebound. Goes into the hands of Tatum here. Tatum in transition. They're going to say a foul picked up. Looks like it's by Miami, by Dragic. As he falls, Tatum past half court. Clock will stop with 43 seconds. So yeah, if you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well here as I cover play-by-play basketball tonight on Behind Your Arc Basketball. Big thank you all for dropping by, being a part here. Rodell, welcome in here. Good morning to you as well. So Jason Tatum here, the bonus shooting 2 at the line for the Celtics. First one's up, first one's good. Celtics need a closer. This game's kind of quite a bit close than what it was before. Celtics were up by 19, largest lead tonight in this one. They're up by 14 in Game 1, 17 in Game 2, 19, largest lead here in Game 3. Second free throw, Tatum knocks it down. 86-73. Yes to Roy, welcome in here. Louis Vuitton, what's good, man? Let's see. I'm going to scroll up and see Dakota. Oh, happy anniversary for Dakota and his girlfriend. Happy anniversary, man. 13-point game. Heat had the ball. Gets stolen away by Tatum. Tatum now takes it behind the defense. Throws it down with a two-handed flush. Point off of turnovers tonight here for the Celtics, and they are doing it. Tatum as well was fall from behind as he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot one coming up here. Clock will stop with 25 seconds. Sorry about that. I think the mods timed out the wrong person there. So if you're Esteban on the channel, sorry about that. Yeah, chat's moving by a little bit fast. The person above Esteban right there was putting in a scoreboard thing as I got to the score there. Sorry about that. Esteban will be back in about like a couple minutes from now. So if you're listening, Esteban, sorry about that. He accidentally got timed out. Free throw is good at the line by Tatum. 89-73. Yeah, no problem, Behind the Arc fan. 89-73, 16-point game. Heat have the basketball, and they turn it over around the perimeter. Celtics going to get it right back. Hey, what's good, Harry? Welcome in here, man. Jonathan, welcome in here on the channel. Jokic or Bird? I'm going to go Bird there, Colby. Yes, I plan on covering Lakers Nuggets tomorrow. So 4 seconds left to go. Celtics up 89-73. And the Heat have the basketball right back on the heave one up at half court. It's no good. There was a foul, though. Picked up by the Celtics. It looks like a Marcus Smart. As the Heat took it right past half court. And there's still seconds on the clock here. 1.8 left to go. Favorite all-time basketball player happens to be Paul Pierce. So, happens to be Paul Pierce there. My favorite Celtic, though, of this team happens to be Kemba. I'm from Massachusetts, so I grew up as a New Englander here. Kemba went to college at UConn, only like an hour 15 away or so. So, I've just loved Kemba ever since he played at UConn. LeBron or Shaq? I'll take LeBron there all the way. Oh, yeah, definitely agree, John Carey, for this one. Celtics need to close out with a killer instinct. They need a closer for sure in this game. So, Dragic going to shoot 2 coming up at the line here for the Heat as we have 1.8 seconds remaining left to go. Oh no, my favorite Celtic is Paul Pierce. Larry Bird, I said earlier, is the top Celtic over Paul Pierce there. So I would take Larry Bird and Bill Russell as well over Paul Pierce if I had to rank the Celtics. But my favorite player of all time is Paul Pierce. Alright, so free throws coming up. First one at the line, no good by Dragic. Second one knocks it down. 89-74 to score. 15-point lead by the Celtics. Going to heave one up. 3/4 court shot. That one no good. That had a strength right there, but it hit the bottom right part of the backboard on Kemba's 3 as we end the third quarter in this one. And we're going to go right back into it after a couple minutes here as we end the third. Alright, so right now we just ended the third quarter in this one. We're going to take a look. Box score, Jaylen Brown leads the way for the Celtics tonight with 24 points. He's also got 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Jaylen Brown playing his heart out in this game. Points off of turnovers. He's been the one that's been coming out with the steals right there. He's been the one who's picked up the steals, and Jason Tatum has been the finisher in this game with a couple of powerful jams in this one. Tatum right behind Jaylen Brown with 20 points tonight, along with 11 rebounds, 7 assists in this game, and then 16 points tonight. Great showing by Kemba Walker in tonight's game here for Kemba as well. So, as far as the Heat in this game, leading scorer Bam Adebayo, he's got 18 points along with 12 rebounds, 2 blocks and 2 steals by Bam. Goran Dragic, he's got 11 so far. He was coming into this game averaging 27 through 2 games so far in a series with 29 and 25 and 1 and 2. And then Jimmy Butler, he's got 10 points so far. And Duncan Robinson, he's been in foul trouble quite a bit with 3 fouls picked up. He's only got 3 points tonight by Duncan Robinson. He was key in game number 2 there for Duncan. Hey, what's good, Glenda? Welcome in. Louis J as well onto the channel. Yep, best Celtics lineup there in their prime. Rondo, KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. Those were the days, man. Absolute time that they had there with those in the days. Chelsea in the house. Welcome in here, John Smith from Chelsea. Glad to have you on the channel. If you're out in Chelsea, Massachusetts, welcome onto the channel here. Right down the road from Boston, man. Appreciate you here for dropping on by. Smart D's to fight the whole locker room. Coaches to fire there. Hey, what's good, Stephen Van? Welcome in, man. Hope all is well, brother. So we just ended the third quarter. We're going to start the fourth quarter in a little bit here, folks. Over 1K out on the stream. If you guys are new here on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well here as I cover play-by-play basketball. I'm behind your basketball. Hina, welcome in here as well for dropping on by. Indeed, Harry. Ray Allen, incredible at the 3. I saw Ray Allen put on Facebook, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, he posted a picture of his son. His son's in high school. I took a first look at it. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar what Ray Allen's son looks like, but I was like, oh geez, he looks exactly like Patrick Mahomes. So he looks like exactly like Patrick Mahomes there. If you guys have seen Ray Allen's son before, know who Patrick Mahomes is, the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs for the NFL. Can I show the game clock on my stream? Unfortunately, I can't because everything I control is manual there. So I would have to just keep on stopping, starting the mouse and everything. So I control everything through manual. So that's why I just announced the game time for you guys. Like every couple seconds or so, I just announced the game time. Alright, we're right back into it. 89-74 to score. 50 points in the paint tonight for the Celtics. That is over half of the points so far. I said before this game started that they need to go inside, and they have been doing a great job tonight in the paint in this one. Celtics start off with the fourth quarter with the basketball. 11:40 left to go. They have it at the right wing. Hayward into the game here. He has it at the left elbow. Bounce pass into the hands of Kemba. Kemba top of the key, guarded by Dragic. Dribbles now at the right elbow. Makes his move. Slides it back over to Hayward. Shot fake. Clear space. Takes the 3. It's up. Got it. Gordon Hayward is back right there. Hits the perimeter triple. And the Celtics with a great start off to the fourth quarter as they are up by 18. Heat now. Pass over the top here. Adebayo. Guarded by Hayward underneath. Adebayo backing his way inside the post, guarded by Hayward. Jumper, it's up, it's good for 2 by Bam. 92-76. 11:05 left to go, fourth quarter. Celtics with the basketball once again. They have it at the left wing into the hands of Kemba. Kemba guarded by Dragic now. Hayward sets the pick, slides it over to Tatum now at the right wing. Tatum now with the basketball. Dribbles now at the left wing. Pass over to Jaylen Brown. Brown now dribbles, makes his move. Back over to Tatum. Tatum jacks up a 3 straight away. It's up, got it. Money there from the perimeter by Jason Tatum. Celtics, baby, on fire tonight. 95-76, 10:40 left to go. Saturday night basketball in its finest. Jazz here, welcome in from Everett, my man. Really appreciate it for dropping on by here. Awesome, man, to have you on board. I'm like just over an hour away from Everett there. I'm an hour south of Everett. I got one of my good friends I went to college with. He came from Everett. And actually, he works at the place that my girlfriend works at. Both of them are co-workers right now. 95-78 to score. 10:13 left to go, fourth quarter. Tatum makes his move inside, puts it up and in off the glass right there with the right hand for 2. Tatum having a stellar game once again tonight. Him and Brown balling out tonight in the court together. 10 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. Heat basketball, right baseline. They have it here. Bam, pass inside over to Olynyk. And before that, looks like a Celtics ball picked up here on the court. Clock will stop when 9:58. So 9:58 left to go here in this one. Let's keep on rolling, folks. You guys are the real MVPs tonight on the channel. Really appreciate it for dropping them by. Jason Tatum, 25 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists in this one. Heat now have the basketball off the inbounds. They have it at the top here with Dragic. Dragic dribbles towards the left wing, moves it back inside to Bam. Bam back in his way, guarded by Brown. Jumper, no good. Great contest right there by Jaylen Brown as the Celtics have it right back. Leading scorer tonight for Boston. It's going to be Jason Tatum leads the way with 25. Jaylen Brown's currently got 24. Tatum had it right baseline, but the refs are going to say that Tatum pushed off as the Heat took the foul in the post there, and the Heat's going to get it right back. What's good, Spade Pie? Welcome on here on the channel. Really appreciate it. First to 100 win. I would say pretty safe to say so for tonight in this one. Even though no lead is comfortable against the Heat. I'll see it when I believe it once the clock goes down to 0. Heat take a 3. Dragic no good off the mark. Celtics have done a great job stopping number 7 to Miami tonight. Rebound Boston. Boston has a 9:13 left to go. Hayward with the basketball, and the refs are going to call a whistle and a foul picked up here. Reach in by Dragic as the clock will stop with 9:13. So leading the way for the Celtics, Jason Tatum with 25, Jaylen Brown with 24 tonight, Kemba Walker with 16 currently in this game. And for the Heat, leading scorer, Bam Adebayo with 22, Goran Dragic with 11, Jimmy Butler with 10. Alright, so we're going to go on a timeout here, folks, in this one. Celtics aggressive with the basketball, points off of turnovers, key steals, leading to buckets, and shooting the ball lights out at 50% here from the floor compared to the Heat at 39%. Playing great defense, contesting shots, able to get out on perimeter, out on the perimeter, and play solid defense right there for the Celtics as well in this one. And really locking down the perimeters. The Heat have jacked up a lot of perimeter shots lately, and as far as them, they've taken a lot of bricks lately in this game. Yes, I plan on streaming the NBA Finals. So, right now we're on the timeout. I'll let you guys know who's on the floor when we get right back into it in a couple moments here into this one. Yeah, I agree, Michael. Eric Spoelstra is leagues above any coach in the NBA right now. He's been incredible what he's done this season. Just this team has taken it to a whole new level this year with the young talent that they have had. Hey, what's good, Boo? Welcome in here. Appreciate it for dropping on by. Skip or Stephen A? I'll go Stephen A right there. So 9:13 left to go, fourth quarter. D-Block, welcome in here, watching the game. You got today off of work. Glad to have you on board here once again, D-Block. Dakota's football team just told him the bad news. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. You got bad news there. They think Van Vliet will stay for the Raptors. I think he's going to stay for Toronto here the offseason, pain-causing Samurai. Hey, what's good from the Philippines? Angelito, welcome back on here. Once again, onto the channel. Really appreciate it for dropping on by. Yeah, so if I had to say greatest coaches of all time there, I would go with Phil Jackson at number 1. Then Red Auerbach there too. Probably go Pop at number 3 as well. Looking good indeed right now on this one, Mr. Blue Taylor. Jampy Head, welcome in here. Relaxing while watching. Glad to have you onto the channel. So, let's see. There was a... Okay, yeah, that looked like an elbow there by Gordon Hayward. So we went to the timeout. They were trying to figure out what the foul was right here. That looked like Gordon... Yeah, so it was an offensive foul by Gordon Hayward. So they're going to reverse the call. The initial call was a foul call by Dragic. They're going to reverse it to say offensive foul by Gordon Hayward as he led in with a shoulder there. As Dragic got bumped right into the chin in the Heat of the basketball. Heat take a three. That's 2 perimeter missed triples right there from the outside. The rebound Celtics. Great job locking up the perimeter here by Boston. 8:45 left to go remaining. Celtics basketball into the hands of Kemba. Hands it over top of the key now. Kemba now with the basketball moves it back over into the hands of Tatum. Tatum now with the basketball. 8:35 left to go, fourth quarter. Tatum, top of the key, guarded by Duncan Robinson. Dribbles, 2 on the shot clock. Tatum, jumper, top of the free throw circle, takes it. No good, hit the front rim. Rebound Butler here for the Heat. Jimmy Butler, pass up the half-court logo. Into the hands of Crowder. Dribbles now left baseline. Shot fake, moves it back out to Hero. He's going to dribble. Pass out to the left corner into the hands of Crowder. Takes the 3. No good off the mark. And when they've had the looks tonight in this one, yet to hit those. So sorry to hear that, Dakota. Let's get some prayer emojis out in the chat. My condolences out there to your coach's family, man. Celtics take the left corner 3 off the mark, no good. The rebound Heat. 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Heat now take it. 3-point shot straight away. Robinson, no good. Rebound Celtics. On the court here for Boston, Daniel Tice, Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Brad Wanamaker for the Celtics. As the ball into the hands of Tatum. Tatum got stripped of the basketball. Heat now with the basketball in transition. Butler, Adebayo, Crowder, Hero, and Robinson on the court currently for the Heat. There's a foul picked up by Tice here. Pass half court. Clock will start with 7:41. So Daniel Tyson, quite a bit of foul trouble. He's going to head to the bench here as he just picked up his 5th. Heat now with the basketball. Goes inside. Jimmy Butler into the lane. Puts it up and in for 2 off the backboard. Brock, welcome in, man, from the Bahamas once again. 7:20 left remaining. Jimmy Butler with 12. Celtics now with the basketball. Top of the key, Kemba. Indeed, we hit 1K tonight. You guys are awesome for being a part here on the stream. Bounce pass over to Smart. Smart, left baseline. Puts it up, rolls around the rim. Good to the fall right there for 2 by Marcus Smart. We awaited that one for a couple of seconds as he put it up. The ball rolled around the rim, and we awaited for it to either fall out off the rim or sink into the bucket. And it went into the net there for 2 by Marcus Smart. He also got fouled, so he has the chance to put 100 here if he makes the shot at the free throw line. One free throw coming up here at the line by Marcus Smart, trying to complete the 3-point play. Yes, he does. Knocks it down. Celtics, first one to reach 100 tonight. 180 to score. Yeah, Tyler here is balling tonight. He's got 20 here. 7 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Heat now with the basketball. They have it. Top of the free throw circle. Butler, pass outside to Robinson. Robinson moves it back into the hands of Butler. Butler here, dribbles, makes his move inside, puts it up, splits the double team. He also gets fouled, so he puts it up and in for 2 by Jimmy Butler. And he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot the and 1. Tyler Hero he's had a stellar game for the Heat tonight. 20 points off the bench, so he's the number 2 scorer behind Adebayo. Adebayo with 22. The free throw is up and good. Yeah, they're cracking the code tonight indeed in this one, Ted. Celtics doing a much better job of efficiency here in the second half. Celtics with it, 6:40 remaining. They're up by 17. Pass over into the hands of Wanamaker. Right baseline dribble. He's going to put the ball out of bounds, though. He was looking for Jaylen Brown at the baseline. A little bit wide of Jaylen Brown out of bounds. 6:37 left to go here in this game. Celtics up by 17, 183 to score. Hey, what's good, Stokes? 44, welcome on the channel, man. Heat will have the basketball right back. Miami with 3 timeouts left to go. Celtics with 4 timeouts remaining in this one. Heat will get the basketball. They have 12 turnovers compared to Celtics 11. Hero takes it past the half-court logo with 20 tonight. They have it now at the right wing. Takes the 3. It's off the mark. No good. Fight for the rebound. Celtics pick it up. Wanamaker has the basketball. Puts the ball into the hands of Kemba past half court. Kemba dribbles now at the right wing. Moves it back to Hayward. Back outside once again to Kemba. Kemba now has it. Dribbles. Pass over to Hayward. Open 3. Takes it. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound Crowder here for the Heat. 6:10 left to go. Hey, what's good, Steve? Welcome in here, man. For dropping on by. Manny Mendoza, welcome in here from Guam for dropping on by in the channel. Jaylen Brown coming up with a steal. And he's going to go inside and throw that one down right there with a two-handed flush. Points off of turnovers, baby. Celtics doing that tonight here. Jaylen Brown, he's got 26 points along with 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Him and Tatum absolute balling tonight in the court. Tatum's got 25. Brown's got 26. And man, they're doing it off of points off of steals. Jay Crowder was the one who had the ball poked away from off of the deflection there. And Jaylen Brown cashed it in for 2 more. Adrian, welcome in here, man. Really appreciate it for dropping them by. Miami had the ball inside. They're going to get bumped and fouled here. So Kelly Olynyk will go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Olynyk, first free throw. It's up and good. 102-84. We have 5:50 left to go. Hey, greetings from Japan. Welcome back, Mark. Appreciate it here for stopping on by. Let's keep on rolling, folks. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. 5:50 left to go, fourth quarter. Second free throw. That one's up. That one's good at the line by Olynyk. Boston now with the basketball. Kemba Walker has the top of the key. Moves it back over into the hands of Brown. Brown top of the free throw circle, guarded by Robinson. Jaylen Brown has it. 5:35 left to go. 7 on the shot clock. Drives inside, puts it up. No good. Rattled out. Rebound Butler for the Heat. Miami now with the basketball. They're going to take it past half court into the hands of Robinson. Deep 3. Top of the key. Splash from the perimeter. Goes down by the sharpshooter. Triple man. Duncan Robinson knocks it down with 5:20 remaining. Celtics have it right back. 5:15 on the clock at the hands of Marcus Smart. Hands it over to Kemba. Top of the key, guarded by Robinson. Moves it over to Tatum. Back over to Kemba. Kemba now with the basketball. Kemba with a 6 on the shot clock. 5:04 left to go. Dribble drive inside. Puts it up and in. Off the backboard by Kemba Walker for 2 right there. Celtics extend once again. 5 minutes left to go. Heat will have the basketball right back. Miami with the ball, takes it past the half-court logo here at the left wing. They have it before that. So we get a timeout taken. Eric Spoelstra going to take a timeout. The Heat are down to 2 timeouts left remaining here. The score is 104-88. So right now we got 4:56 left to go. 4 minutes, 56 seconds here, folks, in this one. Unique Mac, welcome in on the channel here. Really appreciate it. June out in Japan as well. Welcome on board here, June. Indeed, Jazz Celtics playing really incredible tonight here in this one. Jaylen Brown, points off of turnovers. He has been the one to steal the basketball 3 times in this game by Jaylen Brown. Also, Gordon Hayward, he's got 3 steals as well. Glad to see that he's back with 3 steals. I thought that he would play like small minutes tonight, like around 12 to 20 minutes by Gordon Hayward. Guess what? He has played 26 minutes tonight in his first game back since game 1 against Philly in the first round by Gordon Hayward. He's only scored 6 points. The scoring will come, of course, throughout the course of the season here by Gordon. But as far as this game, a great start to give his teammates some much-needed rest on the bench when they did have the chance in this game, and also defending out of the perimeter, picking up steals of this one by Hayward. Jaylen Brown leads the way for the Celtics with 26. Jason Tatum with 25 right now currently in this one. And for the Heat, leading scorer tonight, Bam Adebayo with 22. Tyler Hero's looked good in this one with 20 in this game here by Tyler Hero, and 15 by Jimmy Butler. Goran Dragic only has 11 tonight. Yeah, the man Duncan Robinson can shoot as well. Yeah, definitely going to put 4 right there, Dakota. So who wants Dakota to continue with football? Put 4 into the chat. And yes, definitely want you to continue with football, man. So we have 4 minutes, 56 seconds left to go. Manny pointed out Celtics will win tonight. They got the score to 100 first. And looking good right now. They're just going to close it right out here, folks, in this one. Ralph pointed out, let's see another overtime game tonight in this one. Be a crazy comeback if the Heat are able to do it in the last 5 minutes here. So 4 minutes 56 seconds remaining, currently in the timeout. Big difference in this game tonight. Points in the paint for Boston. They got 58 of those tonight out of the 104 in points in the paint. Not jacking up perimeter threes and shooting bricks like they have done throughout the late stages in the series against the Raptors, which carried over into games number 1 and 2 here against the Heat. But instead, they are being smart with the basketball and going inside. Beating the Heat inside in this one. That's what they've done. Celtics plus 11 tonight on the boards, out-rebounding the Heat 47-36. And every single category here besides blocks, they're doing pretty well on as far as tonight for the Celtics. Yeah, besides blocks and fouls as well. Celtics have more fouls than the Heat. But yeah, Celtics shooting the ball 49% from the floor compared to 39% by the Heat tonight. And as well as what they've accomplished in this game as far as rebounds, they said plus 11. Assists, Celtics out-assisting the Heat 25-18. Also steals, Celtics with 8 steals tonight in this game. And they've had 11 turnovers, but the Celtics have forced 13 turnovers by the Heat tonight in this one. Yeah, I really like to see that jar marks right there with Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson. If both of them compete in the next 3-point contest, that'd be awesome, man. All right, we get right back into it. 4 minutes, 56 seconds left to go. Miami will have the basketball coming up on the inbounds. Into the hands of Butler. Dribbles at the right wing, pass over to Robinson. Robinson takes the 3 straight away. No good off the mark. Rebound Celtics. On the court for Boston. Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, Grant Williams, and Jaylen Brown out there for Boston. Jason Tatum has it now at the right wing. He's guarded by Crowder. Moves it back out to the top here to Hayward. Back over to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Crowder. Takes the 3 straight away. It's up. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound Heat. Miami now with the basketball. 4:30 left to go for the Heat in the court. Adebayo. Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Jay Crowder, Jimmy Butler. Lob over the top into the hands of Adebayo. He gets fouled, though. As the foul call is going to be on Grant Williams of the Celtics. It's going to lead Miami to go to the line, shoot 2. Thanks so much, Arlo Dow. Really appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome for being a part here in the stream tonight. Let's keep on rolling here, folks. If you guys enjoy this stream, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that sub as well, ring that notification bell if you like to be notified about my future live streams here. I plan on being back tomorrow. Lakers against Nuggets, game number 2, Western Conference Finals. First free throw up and good at the free throw line by Bam Adebayo for the Heat. 104-89. We got 4:20 left to go remaining. Lakers Celtics in the finals here, June predicting here. That would be awesome. Old school game there for the finals. That is very well what a lot of people predict there. Left baseline dribbles. The Heat missed the free throw. Crowder going to pass the one back outside. Duncan Robinson, dude, this brother can light it up. Takes a right corner 3 and knocks it down and puts it to a 12-point game. 4 minutes left remaining. Celtics with a 12-point lead trying to close it out here. They need the closing moment in them. Tatum. Pass over to Smart. Back outside to Tatum. Tatum right back outside to Smart. Smart going to take the 3. No good. Hit the front rim. He had the open look too. He missed it. Rebound Heat. Heat with the ball. 3:45 left to go. Miami has the top of the key. Pass now out to the left elbow into the hands of Adebayo. Hand over to Hero. Hero with 20 tonight. Tyler Hero guarded by Grant Williams. Step back 3 up in the air. Hero. No good off the side of the rim. Crowder saves it though. Back over to Hero. As they got the offensive rebounds. Hero guarded all over the place by Grant Williams. Gives it over to Crowder. And the refs are going to say a foul picked up here around the perimeter by Jaylen Brown. Clock will stop with 3:27. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up here at the line by the Heat. If they hit both of these, they'll put it to a 10-point game. So 3:27 left to go, fourth quarter. Jay Crowder coming up here at the free throw line, shooting 2. First one's up, knocks it down. 104-93. They just got to have that closing moment in them. They've been up by double-digit points. They're every single game here. Haven't been able to close it out. Second free throw coming up here at the line. And knocks it down. 104-94. Celtics will have the basketball back. Miami on an 11-2 run. Thanks so much, Jaron Seeley. Really appreciate the brother. Indeed, Miami just doesn't give up. That's why I'm not comfortable until this game's over when the clock goes down to 0. Tatum, nasty spin move into the lane, pass out to the right corner. Hayward has it, 4 on the shot clock. Passes out to the left corner, Kemba. Gonna take the 3, it's up. Oh, big 3 right there from the outside by Kemba Walker, baby. Huge triple for the Celtics, up by 13 with 3 minutes left to go. Pass over to Adebayo. Puts it up, no good off the back rim to get the offensive rebound. Butler puts it up, and that one's good in the post for 2. 11-point Celtics lead. Boston now with the basketball. 2:40 left to go, fourth quarter. They have it at the right wing into the hands of Kemba. That was a huge three-point shot. Kemba just knocked down a couple moments ago. He has it now. 10 on the shot clock. Kemba dribbles, top of the free throw circle. Bounce pass over to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Adebayo here. Makes his move. Bounce pass over to Smart. 3 in the shot clock. Smart makes his move inside. Floats it up mid-range. Got it. Marcus Smart taking it to the basket right there for 2 more. Celtics up by 13. 2:15 left to go, fourth quarter. Hero gets behind the defense, no good. Missed the layup, but the refs are going to say, is he going to be what, a goaltend? That going to be a goaltend or what? Are they going to call it an Adebayo? Oh, they call it an Adebayo here. The ball was stopped at the rim, and that's an, okay, yep, goaltend. So goaltend by Boston as the Celtics will get it right back. Teachers of Truth, welcome in here on the channel. Appreciate it for dropping them by. Celtics had it, missed the shot, rebound. Right back over to the Heat, minute 55 left to go. Markel Carter, appreciate it, brother, for dropping on by here on the stream. Finding my channel, really means a lot to me, man. 1:45 left to go in the fourth. Heat have the basketball, took it up the court, shot was no good, rebound Celtics. Boston has it right back, minute 40 left to go. They have it here at the top of the key with Kemba. Kemba slowing down tempo, 10 on the shot clock. Minute 35 left to go. Kemba takes the jumper, no good, fight for the rebound. Underneath, Heat are going to have it, but they stepped on the baseline with the basketball, so Miami goes out of bounds with this. They tried to tap it right back in. It's going to be Celtics basketball, 1:30 left to go, as Boston leads by 11 with a minute and a half remaining. Kemba Walker, that was a huge three-man a couple minutes ago, the left corner 3, and that one helped out the Celtics in this game a ton. That was a clutch shot right there, and Kemba hit one. Celtics inbound, Smart. The ball was deflected, but Kemba able to pick it up somehow. Kemba dribbles out of the double team. Dribbles now at the top of the key. Kemba, dribble drive inside. Bounce pass, he tried to go for Smart. Lost control of it, though, out of bounds. And Kemba Walker lost it. As it's a Celtics turnover. Clock will stop with 1:20. And Miami will get the basketball right back. Heat will have the basketball right back here with a minute 20 left to go. They inbound it. Takes it past the half-court logo. Hero now has it. Down by 11. Pass over to Robinson. Takes the 3. And this dude can pull up. Hits a big triple from the outside by Duncan Robinson. An 8-point game. 109-101. Approaching 1 minute left to go. Celtics basketball. Into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Oh, no! Jaylen Brown gets called with an offensive foul. Leads in with a shoulder on Duncan Robinson, who takes the charge around the perimeter as Jaylen Brown elbows him right there. Yup. Oh, ooh, right in the face. Duncan Robinson taking a elbow face right there. Ooh, to Jaylen Brown. That's an offensive foul by Jaylen Brown, and the Heat will have the basketball right back with 1:03. A minute and 3 left to go. Miami down by 8. They're going to have the basketball. This dude can pull up. Man, Duncan Robinson. Such a bright future here. He can pull up. What a great story by him. D3 Williams College. He goes and transfers over to Michigan to play college basketball. And then he goes undrafted to the NBA. Look how much he has improved this year. Sharpshooter from the perimeter. Just lights out for Duncan Robinson. Tonight in this game, Duncan Robinson's got 12 as he's knocked down 4 perimeter shots, 4 for 8 from downtown. Hey, what's good, Vaughn? Welcome back in here. We have a minute 3 left to go if you guys are joining right back into the stream. Jaylen Brown just got called for an offensive foul and an elbow to the face to Duncan Robinson as the Heat have climbed right back into this one. It's an 8-point game. Miami's going to get the basketball right back as well. Largest lead by the Celtics. They were up by 20. They just got to figure out how to close it out here tonight in this one. I'm not comfortable until that clock goes down to double zeros. Not comfortable at all. Not comfortable at all, man. We have 1:03. 1 minute and 3 seconds. left to go. Miami with 2 timeouts left remaining. Celtics with 2 timeouts. So right now we're just on a timeout currently. Both teams with 2 timeouts left to go here, folks. 109-101 with 1 minute and 3 seconds left to go on the clock in this one. Brad Stevens just trying to rally the Celtics here to have a closing moment in them. If Kemba Walker hadn't hit that left corner perimeter 3 a couple minutes ago, this game would have been even more closer and even more worrisome from the Celtics standpoint right now. JC, welcome in here. Appreciate, man, for dropping by. I agree, man. The Heat have just an incredible team this season. I agree, man. So much young talent that's on the rise here with a bright future. Garrel, welcome in here, man. Glad to have you on the channel here. John Duma, welcome on board. JMV going for OT in this one, he's predicting. We have 1 minute and 3 left to go. That's why you can never count them out. You got to play the full 48 of basketball. And this is what the Heat are known to do. Just come back just like this. So 103 left to go, fourth quarter. Refs are going over this right now to see if that's going to be a technical on Jaylen Brown as well with a elbow or what. We'll keep you guys updated if this is going to be free throws to the line too by Robinson with an inbound or what it's going to be. So 2 timeouts left to go for the Celtics. 2 timeouts left to go coming up here by the Heat as well. And yeah, looks like, yeah, so it's going to be a flagrant by Jaylen Brown, the refs say, as he led in with an elbow, guarded by Duncan Robinson in the offensive foul. So Duncan Robinson here will go to the free throw line. So 93% during the regular season, 103 left to go, as Duncan Robinson shooting at the line, and he missed it. Rolled around the rim and out, no good. Jimmy Butler tonight in this game, he has got 17 tonight. So Butler with 17. Free throw, that one's up and good. Second one good by Robinson. 109, 102, 103 left to go. 8-point game, what happened? Duncan Robinson, this brother just can pull up and hit triples here from the perimeter. So 1 minute left to go. Heat will get the inbound. So we're back from a timeout here, folks. Miami now with the basketball off the inbound. 1 minute left remaining here. Heat drive inside Adebayo, puts it up, splits the defenders, and that's good for 2 in the post by Bam. It's a 5-point game just like that. Remember last time, Celtics were up by 5 points with 1 minute left to go. Kemba takes it past the half-court logo. 50 seconds left to go. Double team. Pass over to Smart. Smart drives inside, floats it up mid-range, and he gets fouled. Marcus Smart gets fouled in the key. Clock will stop with 47 seconds left to go. And Smart will go to the free throw line, shoot 2. So Marcus Smart here at the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Celtics coming in. These are big free throws coming up. First one's up, knocks it down. Celtics up by 6, 110-104. Celtics at a 20-point lead, largest one in this game. There's the bonus. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, as we have 1.3K here on the chat right now. You guys are awesome, the real MVPs tonight. Second free throw, that one's up and good by the Celtics. So Miami's going to take a timeout now. 47 seconds left to go here as the Heat will take a timeout. And Miami will get back to basketball with 47 seconds left to go on the clock in this one. So Boston by 7 currently. It was Duncan Robinson who picked up the shooting foul. As we take a look at it right now on the timeout, we're going to take a look at the foul numbers in this game for the Celtics. 5 personals picked up by Daniel Tice tonight. 4 personals picked up by Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown with 4 fouls as well. Grant Williams off the bench with 4 fouls. And 3 fouls picked up by Jason Tatum, 2 by Kemba Walker tonight. As far as the Heat, foul numbers look like this. 4 fouls tonight picked up by Duncan Robinson. 4 as well picked up by Jay Crowder tonight. 3 by Dragic. 3 fouls picked up by Adebayo. And then 2 off the bench by Kendrick Nunn, Kelly Olynyk. Tyler Hero only has 1 foul, same as Jimmy Butler. Leading scorer tonight for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown with 26, Jason Tatum with 25, Kemba Walker with 21. All three having great games tonight in this one, over their season average. And Bam Adebayo, he's got 25. Jimmy Butler right behind him with 17. We're going to get right back into it. 111-104 to score. 7-point game. How did Miami get back in this game? Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson hitting some big triples from the perimeter. This dude can pull up and hit some massive shots, and he had some lately in this one. Hero going to take the 3. It's an air ball, though, right after the timeout. Goes out of bounds as Tyler Hero took the right wing perimeter 3, and it was an air ball short of the rim. Celtics will have it right back. Boston, 42 seconds left to go. They inbound. Ball into the hands of Smart. Double teams. Got to get that out of your hand. He does. Pass up the court here to Hayward. Moves it back outside. Kemba has into the hands of Hayward. 33 seconds left to go. Heat double team Tatum. Tatum now with the basketball at the left wing. He's double teamed, and the refs are going to say it's a foul picked up, looks like, by the Heat, as the clock will stop with 20. Oh, no, they're not going to say that. They're going to say timeout before that. They got lucky. They got lucky. That was close there to being a foul. 29 seconds left to go. Timeout taken by the Celtics as they're down to 1 timeout left remaining. Heat down to 1 timeout as well. Yes, Gordon Hayward. Hayward played today. He played significant minutes in his game back here for Hayward. Hayward today, he only scored 6 points, but he got 3 steals and a block tonight. Gordon Hayward's played 30 minutes tonight. 111-104, 29 seconds left to go. I wouldn't say it's over until the final score hits hits zeros on the clock. Welcome in, Consuelo. Really appreciate you here for dropping them by. But yeah, Celtics just got to close it out. They were up by 20. They're up by 20 in this game. If they were up by only, like, their largest lead, if they were up by, like, 12 or 13 points, they wouldn't have this game tonight because the Heat coming back like this. Duncan Robinson pulling up and hitting big triples here in the fourth quarter. That was the key to coming back for the Heat. As Robinson, he has 13 in this game. He happened to be 4 for 8 from the perimeter. Tyler Hero's got 22. He's the number 2 scorer in the team, right behind Adebayo with 25. All right, we're right back into it. Celtics with the basketball, 28 seconds left to go. Looks like the Heat will pick up a foul. Jimmy Butler as well is on the bench currently. And the clock will stop with 28 seconds. I wouldn't call it over against this team here. Even when you're under 30 seconds, it's tough to come back from that, but I wouldn't call it over till it's over with this type of team. Yeah, 8's more comfortable, and that free throw is good at the line by Smart. So yeah, this looking like the Celtics going to take this one right now. Marcus Smart looking for a 9-point lead. He does. Knocks it down. 113-104. Heat with the basketball. 24 seconds left to go. They make their move inside. Dragic, right baseline. Passes out to Crowder. Out to the left wing. Hero takes the 3. No good off the mark. Tipped around. Offensive rebound. Adebayo puts it up. And he gets blocked right there. It's going to be a blocking foul picked up by Boston, though. Marcus Smart picks up the foul. Clock will stop with 16 seconds. And the Heat will go to the free throw line, shoot 2. So Miami's shooting 2 here at the line. First free throw, that one's up, that one's good. 113-105 to score. Bam Adebayo, 26 points along with 16 rebounds tonight in this one. Second free throw coming up by Bam at the line for the Heat. 8-point game. And that one's up and through. 113-106. 7-point Celtics lead. 15 seconds left to go. Smart with the basketball. Takes it past the half-court logo. And the foul picked up here. Past half-court from behind by the Heat. Looks like it's by Duncan Robinson. He picks up the foul. Marcus Smart will go right back over to the free throw line, shoot 2. So, by the way, next game, game number 4 between the Celtics and the Heat, that will take place on Wednesday. So, that will not be on Monday. If you guys did not know that. The game will not be on Monday between the Celtics versus Heat. It will be on Wednesday I believe at 8:30. Yeah, Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, at 8:30 a.m. out in the Philippines. So if you're thinking that you're going to be watching a stream here on Monday, you will not, because Monday Night Football is going on for the NFL, and ESPN is covering the Eastern Conference playoffs, so they decided not to put the game on Monday as Marcus Smart hits both of his shots at the free throw line, 115-106, 10 seconds left to go. Heat gonna take a three, top of the key, it's off the mark, no good by Crowder, rebound Smart, and Smart gets fouled again, 5.4 on the clock. Looks like he's gonna go back to the line once again to seal the deal here, which they've already done so tonight for the Celtics. 9-point lead with 5 seconds left to go. But yep. Next game will be between these two teams. Game 4 will take place on Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 a.m. out in the Philippines, just so you guys know here. Really appreciate all for dropping on by, being a part here on the stream. You guys are awesome, real MVPs. Before I sign off, drop the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. Thanks so much, Max Kramer, for stopping on by. Yeah, this channel is out for all sports fans. By the way, I'm a Celtics fan from Massachusetts, but I cover the entire NBA. Also cover college basketball as well here on Behind the Arc Basketball. As Marcus Smart knocks down both of the free throws. Celtics up by 11. What a comeback by the Heat, though. It was just too little too late in this one. If they had more time, there, it would have got a lot more uneasy for me in this stream tonight. But man, Celtics able to pull it out tonight, 117-106 the final. They were up by a 20-point lead, but they were able to ball out. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker doing their thing tonight. And that's how it should be for the Celtics, getting back to their usual form throughout the season, as this one has gone final. Boston by 11 in this game for the Celtics. Great win. Team play all around on the court. They showed it out in this game tonight, as this one has gone final. Leading scorer tonight, Jaylen Brown. He led the way with 26. Kemba Walker, he had Jaylen Brown at 26. Jason Tatum at 25, along with 14 rebounds tonight. Kemba Walker at 21. Marcus Smart, he came in late in this game really hot at the free throw line. Finished a perfect 10 for 10 at the charity stripe. And Marcus Smart finished with 20 points tonight. He was struggling scoring early on here, but what Marcus Smart has offered from an offensive standpoint here in the playoffs, it has been incredible to see what Smart has offered here, because he has been known throughout his career just as a defender here, but for him to produce 20 points tonight, that is incredible by Marcus Smart in this game here for the Celtics. As far as the Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo had a great game, 27 points along with 16 rebounds. Tyler Hero had a great game as well, 22 points by him. He can pull up and make shots as well. Duncan Robinson, he put his team right back into it in the fourth quarter, making some big J's down the stretch there from the perimeter. But when it mattered in this one, the Celtics able to get some clutch shots towards the end. Kemba Walker got a big left corner perimeter three. Jaylen Brown got some big steals early on, led to buckets there in the fast break by the Celtics, and that was the difference in this one. Points off of turnovers and points in the paint tonight for the Celtics. 60 points in the paint tonight by Boston. That's how you're going to seal the deal. They did it tonight in this game for the C's. I said in the pregame, you got to take that basketball inside. Don't be forcing perimeter jumpers. Guess what? Boston went to that tonight, to their go-to. They got 60 points in the paint in this one, along with 19 points off of turnovers in this game for the Celtics. And they forced 13 turnovers by the Heat. It was actually the Celtics at the end who turned over the basketball more times, with 14 turnovers to the Heat's 13. But early on, Celtics did a great job not turning over the basketball that much early on in the game, and also hitting their shots. Big key in this one. Celtics 48% from the floor. They held the Heat from the perimeter to 27%. That was it. Miami went 12 for 44 in this game from the perimeter, and the Celtics able to pull this one out on top by 11. So yeah, big thank you all for dropping on by, being a part here on the stream. Game 4 Behind the Arc Fan is on Wednesday, so it's actually not on Monday. So I'm gonna look this up once again to double check here, but there will be no Game 4 on Monday because of Monday Night Football for the NFL. So if you guys just cover the NBA, the NFL is the biggest sport, by the way, in the U.S. So you would probably believe, if you do not live in the U.S., you probably would think or believe that the NFL would be the biggest, or the NBA would be the biggest sport in the U.S. But no, it's actually the NFL, National Football League, American football is the biggest sport in the U.S., and they have Monday Night Football every single week, so there's no games for Monday night. Because ESPN, the network for the U.S., they cover Monday Night Football, and they also are covering the Eastern Conference Finals here, and both of those conflict with each other. So they decided not to put the Eastern Conference Finals at an earlier time that day. Instead, they put it on Wednesday. So that game will be Wednesday. It's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, so the East Coast, like Boston, Miami, New York, Washington, D.C. time. That's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday for game number 4. Also 7:30 Central if you're out in like Chicago, out towards I think Indianapolis as well is Central time, and then Mountain time at 6:30, Pacific time at 5:30 out in California, Washington, Oregon, out there at Pacific time. So that's the time for the next one is Wednesday, game 4 at 8:30, also 8:30 a.m. in the Philippines, and then Friday, it's the same time, 8:30 p.m. East Coast, 8:30 a.m. out in the Philippines there on Friday for the next one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. What about Tuesday? Tuesday is Lakers Nuggets, game 3. So Lakers Nuggets, I plan on covering that one tomorrow. That game's at 7:30 Eastern tomorrow. Nuggets Lakers, and then Lakers Nuggets happens to be on Tuesday at 9 once again. So that's the new schedule that they have. So no games. So next matchup will be on Wednesday. So much needed rest. And actually, I feel like that's good for the Celtics. Because it's good for Gordon Hayward to get some more practice in. To start gelling with his team more. So I feel like the rest from now, because they have Sunday off, Monday, Tuesday. You got three complete days off of rest until you have the next game here, which is on Wednesday. I feel like that's going to benefit the Celtics here with getting Gordon Hayward right back into the rotation and helping him get some more practices and reps in right back into it. But that's a wrap here to this stream tonight. Celtics on top, 117-106 the final. You guys are awesome, the real MVPs out here on the stream. As I'm going to be signing off here for you guys tonight. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night out here in the U.S. If you guys are overseas, enjoy the rest of your Sunday morning, everyone. Before you sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified about future live streams here on Behind Your Arc Basketball. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, everybody. Thanks so much for dropping by here as this is Behind Your Arc Basketball. Signing off, everyone.